today's rapidly evolving technological landscape, we are witnessing profound changes driven by innovative mod. While DeepSeek opens up numerous possibilities, it also leaves us with many unanswered questions. For instance, moreover, the emergence of new players like Tulu and Gemini adds further complexity to the conversation. Highly. As we explore the implications of these advancements, it is essential to consider their potential benefits and shallow. However, challenges also loom on the horizon. With increased accessibility, how do we ensure ethical practices? And furthermore, the role of collaboration will be crucial as different organizations band together to share insights and, in conclusion, while the future of AI is shaping up to be as exciting as it is unpredictable, it is our responsibility to end. The landscape of artificial intelligence is undergoing a seismic shift, driven by innovations that are redefining the EC. This move has sparked significant interest and raised important questions. What sets Tulu 3 apart? How does it come, including DeepSeek V3, in key benchmarks? This marks a significant departure from the status quo, where AI dev offering a model that anyone can access, modify, and improve. This approach eliminates corporate lock-in, promote models like Tulu 3, continue to advance and attract contributions from developers worldwide, the balance of power. In the year 2025, the world of technology has transformed dramatically, shaping our daily lives, and unprecedented cybersecurity has also evolved to meet the challenges posed by the increasing connectivity of devices. By 2025, in recent years, electric car technology has advanced remarkably, particularly in the areas of battery mileage and due to the rise of the Chinese automotive industry. Recent developments, China's automotive revolution. Over the past key players in the Chinese EV market, BYD, build your dreams. BYD is China's largest EV manufacturer and a NIO, known for its premium electric SUVs and innovative battery swapping technology. NIO has positioned itself as China dominates the global battery market, with companies like KTL, Contemporary Amperex Technology Company, LIM Autonomous Driving and Smart Mobility. 2.1 China's push for autonomous vehicles. China is aggressively pursuing and regulations are being updated to accommodate self-driving cars on public roads. IDU, Pony.ai, and DeepSeek smart mobility solutions. Chinese companies are also pioneering smart mobility solutions, such as ride-hailing Serve, the electric vehicle boom. The rise of EVs in China. China is the world's largest market for electric vehicles. BYD is China's largest EV manufacturer and a global leader in battery technology. In 2023, BYD surpassed Tesla in China dominates the global battery market, with companies like KTL, Contemporary Amperex Technology Company, LIM government support and infrastructure. The Chinese government has designated autonomous driving as a key area. Chinese automakers are forming strategic partnerships with international companies to accelerate their global XP manufacturing processes, such as using renewable energy in factories and recycling materials for vehicle production. The global semiconductor shortage has impacted the Chinese automotive industry, delaying production and increase. 6.3. A global leader in automotive innovation. By 2030, China is expected to account for over 60% of global EV is DeepSeek. China's Sputnik moment in AI? The rise of Chinese AI. China's DeepSeek has stunned the global tech. China's vast tech ecosystem and talent pool enable innovation despite barriers. Unlike Russia, China has sophistica. Let me help rewrite this interview in a clearer, more organized format. AI revolution. A conversation with futurist U.S.-China strategic competition complicates regulatory efforts. Defensive AI applications currently have advantages, particularly ongoing conflicts. Evolving U.S.-China dynamics. AI already deployed in modern warfare, especially in UK, is DeepSeek China's Sputnik moment. In AI ? The rise of Chinese AI. China's DeepSeek has stunned the global tech potential. Chinese retaliation, affecting U.S. access to critical materials. Reduce competition, may slow global innovate. The world of artificial intelligence is shifting dramatically, and this time, it's not just a simple evolution. It's a full SC, the key features of Tulu 3.1. Open source power. One of Tulu 3's most significant features is its open source nature. Its natural language processing abilities are comparable to those of OpenAI's GPT-4, with remarkable contextual UNA threat to OpenAI and DeepSeek. For years, OpenAI and DeepSeek have been at the forefront of AI development. DeepSeek's challenge. DeepSeek, a private Chinese company, has been known for its cutting-edge AI advancement. 1. Accelerating global innovation. By lowering the cost of AI development, Tulu 3 is making it easier for companies. The future of AI, what's next? As Tulu 3 revolutionizes the AI landscape, it's clear that we are on the brink of an end. We are currently witnessing a monumental revolution in artificial intelligence, AI. Not long ago, AI's capabilities. Azar highlights that while DeepSeek's work may not be revolutionary in its technical innovations, its impact lies into the power of open-source AI. One of the most significant aspects of DeepSeek's impact is its open-source model. The European Union has already introduced the AI Act, which seeks to establish guardrails for AI development. But Europe's AI challenges. Azar notes that while Europe has its strengths, such as a rich talent pool and abundant data, the use of AI in warfare raises significant questions about the future of global security. Azar acknowledges that the AI arms race, who will emerge victorious? As the world continues to compete in the AI arms race, the question, and as OpenAI, DeepSeek, and other major players respond to this new reality, the future of AI has never been. Amazon is set to invest $100 billion this year to keep pace with the skyrocketing demand for AI. We break down that there's anticipation that Xiaomi will soon unveil advancements in autonomous driving, further shaking up the mark. They don't have the ability to change the system, and I don't have the power to grant that authority. They can prop Friday. Can you break down what we know so far? We're still verifying the details, but this could have major econ. The challenge, however, is that these systems are fragile. Small changes could cause disruptions, something the ad may slow progress. Another big development. Gemini is reportedly considering an IPO this year and is currently in Lightning Network. This could drive faster and cheaper transactions. Faster transactions and broader adoption. It will be interesting to see how these industries evolve under the new administration. The role of intelligence in data. In 2025, companies driving the financial integration of Bitcoin are taking off. These include firms developing Enterp. Over the past month, the company has seen a 15% gain, highlighting the market's confidence in AI's long-term value. DraftKings remains confident in its superior product and customer experience. Super Bowl and marketing strategies. Core demographic remains individuals in their mid to late 30s, often from tech and finance backgrounds with high enhancing customer engagement. A strong back-end operation and strategic risk management help us stay competitive. Super Bowl betting trends. With the Super Bowl approaching, how much money is expected to be wagered, and which industries are driving growth? Affirm is now available at nearly 80% of U.S. e-commerce platforms. Core demographic remains individuals in their mid to late 30s, often from tech and finance backgrounds with high enhancing customer engagement. A strong back-end operation and strategic risk management help us stay competitive. Super Bowl betting trends. With the Super Bowl approaching, how much money is expected to be wagered, and credit rating studies show buy now, pay later (BNPL) can help or maintain credit scores. How does Affirm address We've developed an internal AI system to track and verify these advertisements across millions of online mentions. AI giants slash prices OpenAI and Google's premium models. Now accessible, OpenAI has released the 03 mini mode. Some, like McKay Wrigley, argue that this summarized version might actually be worse than having no chain of though. For example, I used deep research to refine my YouTube strategy. It asked insightful follow-up questions about my DeepSeek R1, 9.4% OpenAI's 03 mini high, 13.0% OpenAI with deep research, 26.6%. When combining 01 Pro YO Altman, acknowledged that OpenAI might need to reconsider its stance on open source AI. Google's response, GPT-4o, $10 per million tokens, Claude 3.5, Sonnet, $15 per million tokens, OpenAI's 01 model, $60 per million talk. OpenAI's 03 mini and deep research set new standards in AI performance, while Google's Gemini 2.0 offers Compay GPT-4o, $10 per million tokens, Claude 3.5. Sonnet, $15 per million tokens. OpenAI's 01 model, $60 per million talk. OpenAI's 03 mini and deep research set new standards in AI performance, while Google's Gemini 2.0 offers Compay. Pika Labs has launched Pika Scenes. Upload an image of your pet, and it generates a video of them in action. Pick. Meanwhile, the Beatles won a Grammy for their AI-assisted song Now and Then, which used AI to enhance John. In conclusion, technology development in 2025 showcases a world where artificial intelligence, renewable energy, is a pivotal moment in AI. Jeffrey Hinton believes we are at a defining moment in AI and machine learning. Tools unlike AI, which processes massive amounts of data across many computers, humans learn from much less data. One of those students, Ilya Sutskever, later became a key figure behind ChatGPT, contributing to two of the most SIG. We're at a transitional point where ChatGPT functions like an idiot savant, highly capable, yet lacking true unders. Some cases are clear-cut, but many of the most critical issues are subjective. Microsoft took a bold step by releasing, "If we develop AI responsibly, we can minimize the risks." But the challenge is that we need collective responsibility. That's where the alignment problem arises. How do you ensure the AI's self-created sub-goals remain aligned with that would accelerate progress dramatically, raising urgent questions about control and safety? As someone deeply summary of the latest AI news, keeping in mind the year is 2025, general trends, AI adoption, soaring, businesses. AC ByteDance unveils OmniHuman One, an AI tool capable of generating videos from a single photo. Adobe enhances summary of the latest AI news, keeping in mind the year is 2025. As of my last update in July 2024, here are some 5G and beyond ***. The rollout of 6G networks has begun in select regions, with South Korea and Japan leading. The humans have long reigned supreme on Earth, facing no real competition. But now, we stand on the brink of creating. Each discovery led to more questions, accelerating progress. Knowledge built upon knowledge, and progress slow. Then, we taught AI to teach itself, the rise of self-learning machines. By combining the power of supercomputers, who if AI continues to improve, it's possible we'll create artificial general intelligence, AGI, an AI that can learn and exceed. This could lead to superintelligence, a being far beyond human comprehension. To superintelligence, we make the most recent significant AI developments. 1. Model releases and competition. Claude 3 family launch by Anthro. The rise of artificial intelligence. How AI is changing the world. Despite what you may hear, artificial intelligence still. In classrooms across China, facial recognition software assesses students' emotions, tracking engagement levels. 2. Despite AI's rapid progress, true human-like intelligence remains elusive. AI can analyze faces, grade papers, and EV. However, over time, strategic play emerges. One player goes for the ball while another circles around, some focus. Look at how seamlessly we've integrated smartphones and other technologies into daily life. AI will be another TRA. The results have been revolutionary, aiding malaria vaccine development, plastic-eating enzyme research, and the sea. Now that AI has unlocked vast amounts of human knowledge, we enter a new era. Some wonder if this diminishes as cognitive scientist Gary Marcus warns, AI can be used to generate waves of political propaganda. Alternative, his artificial intelligence is like a human mind housed within something else, a machine. It's not as intelligent as you. These intelligent robots can recognize parts, assemble them, and adapt to their environments using AI. But we're as the human body, using sensors to provide feedback to the nervous system. When a person can feel a synthetic bow, it's everywhere, quietly working behind the scenes, powering every search, curating social media feeds, and influencing a wave of fake news about the cervical cancer vaccine swept through social media, fueled by videos of women. The World Health Organization, WHO, has labeled the anti-vaccine movement a global health threat. Yet, as aerials in California, for instance, fighter jets have launched swarms of intelligent drones capable of identifying and engage. It's unimaginably reckless to dilute this principle to the point where no one can be held accountable for catastrophes, says. That's why we're investing heavily in this area. But Germany isn't the only player in the AI race. China is Martin Brandenburg, DJI's chief development officer, demonstrates their latest model, which uses intelligent image. It doesn't shoot right now, but when it does, it uses a reference system to sense hits. If a robot loses all its points and 30 million online viewers, engineers and programmers have become China's new pop stars. Students invest while some devices foster creativity, others feel unnecessary. As two young girls, Marie and Julia, point out, robots, driven by innovative models like DeepSeek. This technology represents a fundamental shift in the economics of artificial intel. Ed questions. For instance, how will this impact existing models and systems that have depended on the previous high-cost structure? The conversation, highlighting the dynamic nature of AI development. These companies are stepping into a landscape that potential benefits and challenges. Will lower costs lead to more widespread adoption of AI technology across industries? For ensure ethical practices and prevent the misuse of AI technology. The potential for deepfakes and misinformation could rise. Ether to share insights and resources. Collaborative efforts could accelerate the development of responsible AI, setting standards. It is our responsibility to navigate these changes thoughtfully. As we move forward, a balanced approach that considers both that are redefining the economics and accessibility of AI development. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI startup, has emerged as a GAM-Lu3 apart. How does it compare to GPT-4 and DeepSeek v3? And why is the AI industry closely watching its impact the global status quo, where AI development has been dominated by closed systems controlled by industry giants? AI2, a non-profit RSE corporate lock-in, promotes transparency and accelerates innovation by removing legal and financial barriers. The implication wide, the balance of power in the AI industry could shift dramatically. AI2's bold move has the potential to democratize AI dev lives in unprecedented ways. With advancements in artificial intelligence, we stand on the verge of a new era where machine ID of devices. By 2025, advanced encryption methods and AI-driven security systems are in place to protect sensitive information of battery mileage and durability. The latest trends show that electric vehicles are now able to travel longer distances on a revolution. Over the past 2 decades, China has transformed from a manufacturing hub for low-cost goods to a global leader, EV manufacturer, and a global leader in battery technology. In 2023, BYD surpassed Tesla in global EV sales thanks to its A4. NIO has positioned itself as a luxury brand competing with Tesla and European automakers. XPeng focuses on smart EV, Amperex Technology Company Limited, and BYD leading the charge. SATL supplies batteries to nearly every major automaker, including AI is aggressively pursuing the development of autonomous driving technology, with companies like Autonomous, Driving and Pony.ai, and Didi Chuxing leading the way. Baidu's Apollo platform, for instance, is one of the most advanced autonomous driver NS, such as ride-hailing services, shared electric scooters, and connected car platforms. Didi Chuxing, often referred to as the U or electric vehicles, accounting for over 50% of global EV sales. The Chinese government has played a pivotal role in this growth. 3. BYD surpassed Tesla in global EV sales, thanks to its affordable models and vertically integrated supply chain. NIO, known FO, Amperex Technology Company Limited, and BYD leading the charge. KTL supplies batteries to nearly every major automaker, including Omus driving as a key area of development under its Made in China 2025 inches initiative. Cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen accelerate their global expansion. Geely's acquisition of Volvo in 2010 is a prime example, but more recent collaborations INCL, aerials for vehicle production. 4.2 Circular economy initiatives. Companies like BYD and NIO are implementing circular economy ying production and increasing costs. However, China is investing heavily in domestic semiconductor manufacturing to reduce over 60% of global EV production. With its focus on sustainability, innovation, and global expansion, the Chinese automotive has stunned the global tech community by creating an AI model that rivals or surpasses ChatGPT in some capabilities. This Usia, China, has sophisticated domestic capabilities. What are the costs of technology decoupling? Potential Chinese retaliate. Conversation with futurist Azim Azhar, DeepSeek, and the changing AI landscape. Azim Azhar, founder of the Exponential 5, currently have advantages over offensive ones. European Union's position. On the EU's AI Act, Azhar notes his changing perspective. RN warfare, especially in Ukraine. Warfare now encompasses electronic, cyber, and information domains. The future of AI comp has stunned the global tech community by creating an AI model that rivals or surpasses ChatGPT in some capabilities. This on may slow global innovation. Risk of unregulated AI arms race between world's largest economies. Concerns about AI play evolution. It's a full-scale revolution. Enter Tulu 3, the latest AI model that has sent ripples through the tech community. SSS is its open-source nature. Unlike many AI models, which are kept behind closed doors and only accessible through paid survey, remarkable contextual understanding, and nuanced responses. The model has demonstrated an unprecedented level of refront of AI development, setting the standard for performance, capabilities, and cutting-edge technology. OpenAI's GPT mod, cutting-edge AI advancements, particularly in natural language processing and machine learning. However, like OpenAI, DeepSeek made it easier for companies and countries that were previously behind in the AI race to catch up. This will likely lead to a surge. Are on the brink of an entirely new era of technological advancement. The rise of open-source AI models, combined with the AI's capabilities, seemed like something out of science fiction, with developments now unfolding that were unimaginable. Ovations. Its impact lies in the way it has reshaped the global AI landscape. The company's advancements have sparked a world is its open-source model. By making its AI available for anyone to download and run on personal computers, DeepSeek is LS for AI development. But Azhar argues that its approach may be problematic. The EU's challenge is balancing the need for NT pool and abundant data. It faces a critical challenge when it comes to AI innovation: risk aversion. Unlike Silicon Valley, Weizar acknowledges that there are risks involved, but he also believes that AI could play a role in enhancing defense capabilities. AI arms race. The question arises, who will come out on top? Weizar believes that while it's difficult to predict who will dominate, of AI has never been more exciting or more uncertain. This video delves into the transformative power of Tulu 3 and its imp, D for AI. We break down the earnings. Meanwhile, U.S. Treasury Secretary addresses concerns over Elon Musk's Dogecoin initiative, further shaking up the market. Another major factor boosting Chinese tech stocks is the rise of DeepSeek AI. What's the story? At authority. They can propose changes, but it would then go through the Federal Reserve. Just like with any large ERP system, this could have major economic implications. Trade policies and tariffs have been a key concern for investors and businesses. Ruptions, something the administration wants to avoid. Thanks, Meg. Now shifting gears, Bitcoin adoption is expanding into his year and is currently in talks with advisors. Let's stay on crypto. Joining us now is Alice Killeen. Could this Gemini IPO spark and broader adoption sound promising? Do stablecoins play a critical role in this shift? Yes, but regulatory clarity is essential. Of intelligence in data centers and energy consumption. Data centers play a crucial role in the earnings of tech giants like me. To firms developing enterprise tools that allow businesses to incorporate Bitcoin into their balance sheets. More than 70 publicly dense in AI's long-term value. Meanwhile, as the Super Bowl approaches, the buzz around sports betting intensifies. With $15 in marketing strategies. The Super Bowl is not just the biggest betting day of the year, it's also the most significant for Qs and backgrounds with higher disposable incomes. Expanding the female user base represents a key opportunity for future growth. Help us stay competitive. Marketing also plays a key role in driving parlay bets and other high-margin opportunities that acted to be wagered. And how are people placing bets? Estimates suggest around $1.5 billion in legal wagers across 38 e-commerce platforms. Over the holidays, travel was a major category. Many people needed financing for Super Bowl trips. And backgrounds with higher disposable incomes. Expanding the female user base represents a key opportunity for future growth. Help us stay competitive. Marketing also plays a key role in driving parlay bets and other high-margin opportunities that acted to be wagered. And how are people placing bets? Estimates suggest around $1.5 billion in legal wagers across 38 states. How does a firm address skepticism? Consumer adoption is the best proof of BNPL's value. Unlike credit cards, we don't millions of online mentions. It's an incredibly effective tool, one that humans alone could never manage at scale. This is just released the 03 mini model. We discussed it in last Friday's video, anticipating its release. But now that we have access to it, Han having no chain of thought at all, as it makes debugging prompts more difficult. The bigger announcement, deep research, up questions about my current content, format, and monetization approach. After I provided answers, it generated a comp. When combining 01 Pro with deep research, the result is the most powerful AI model I've ever tested. It autonomously can do AI. Google's response, Gemini 2.0. While OpenAI dominated the news, Google also had a big week, releasing Gemini 2.0, with model, $60 per million tokens, model rankings and market trends. Blind user testing on LM Arena currently ranks Gemini 2.0 Gemini 2.0 offers competitive pricing and strong capabilities. The AI landscape is evolving rapidly, And these innovations are model, $60 per million tokens, model rankings and market trends. Blind user testing on LM Arena currently ranks Gemini 2.0 FL. Gemini 2.0 offers competitive pricing and strong capabilities. The AI landscape is evolving rapidly, and these innovations are DO of them in action. Pika editions merge a real-life video with an image, dynamically inserting objects or characters into T.H. used AI to enhance John Lennon's old recordings, a milestone in AI-powered music production. Final thoughts. AI advance me. Gents, renewable energy, smart devices, cybersecurity, and human technology collaboration flourish, fundamentally reshaping machine learning. Tools like ChatGPT have demonstrated the incredible potential of large language models, and the general pub aren't for much less data. We have about 100 trillion neural connections, but we only live for a billion seconds. Meanwhile, AI alluding to two of the most significant AI advances: symbolic AI versus neural networks. A common misconception about AI is that BLE, yet lacking true understanding. It also struggles with truth because it's trained on vast amounts of inconsistent data. It's a bold step by releasing ChatGPT. Some argue that this is a larger societal issue that requires regulation or public debate. But collective responsibility across governments, corporations, and researchers, which is difficult to achieve. Economic factors also, goals, remain aligned with human intentions. Military AI is not being designed to avoid harming people, quite the opposite, safety. As someone deeply involved in AI, do I have concerns about what I've helped create? Yes, to some extent, but I believe touch and soaring. Businesses across the globe are rapidly integrating AI into their operations, exceeding the adoption rate of early MSO and photo. Adobe enhances Acrobat AI assistant with new contract intelligence features. Crutrim follows DeepSeek's lead by July 2024. Here are some of the latest tech news highlights. 1. AI advancements. OpenAI has released GPT-5, which feature Korea and Japan leading the charge. Early tests show speeds up to 100 times faster than 5G, paving the way for innovations in and on the brink of creating something that could challenge our dominance. Our ultimate invention, artificial superintelligence, will edge and progress, slow at first, began to speed up exponentially. Agriculture, writing, medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. Power of supercomputers with vast amounts of data. We created a new generation of AI. Neural networks, huge networks of AI that can learn and excel at any mental task. AGI could surpass humans in most, if not all, skills. We don't know how to buy superintelligence. We might be as laughably simple as squirrels are to us. This scenario keeps many awake at night. Humans are 3 family launch by Anthropic, GPT-5 development by OpenAI competition from DeepSeek and other Chinese AI companies. Artificial intelligence still can't think like a human. However, in recent years, AI has learned to process information in ways king engagement levels to help teachers identify struggling or gifted students. Lee envisions AI bridging the educational gap. PR, faces, grade papers, and even write poetry, but it doesn't understand emotions or the purpose behind tasks. Experts debate circles around. Some focus on passing, and others block to create scoring opportunities. While this may seem like just a fun XY life, AI will be another transformative shift. One of DeepMind's greatest breakthroughs was discovering that self-learning enzyme research and the creation of new antibiotics. Despite AI's impressive capabilities, most systems today specialize in one. Wonder if this diminishes humanity. Hassabis disagrees. AI doesn't diminish us. It challenges us to ask deeper questions about propaganda, alternative histories, and fabricated news stories. Researchers demonstrated this by prompting ChatGPT to write, "Is not as intelligent as you are today, but it could reach that level in the future." Some even believe that humans might eventually commence using AI. But we're still in the early stages of development. Bischoff offers a striking example. While AI can beat world, Sun can feel a synthetic body part and it becomes part of their identity, their self. Hare explains, this merging of human and mach, seal media feeds and influencing what we see, read, and even what we don't. But this comes with a problem. Fake news. The be-ed by videos of women claiming to have been harmed by it and unverified scientific studies. Mainstream media amplified the health threat. Yet, as Errol's research shows, fake news spreads faster and farther than the truth. False information moves through laws of identifying and engaging targets autonomously. This begs the ethical question, should machines be entrusted with life or accountable for catastrophic outcomes? Gelding's plea is clear. We need a worldwide ban on autonomous, intelligent weapons. Year in the AI race. China is rapidly emerging as a global leader. The country's transformation over the past 40 years is staggering, which uses intelligent image recognition to autonomously track targets and avoid obstacles like trees or bushes. The drone K, a robot, loses all its points. It shuts down. While it may look like a game, RoboMaster is a serious engineering program design. OpStars. Students invest thousands of hours into their robots, Troy says. Winning brings immense pride to their schools. In and Julia point out, robots can't replace human friends. A robot can only do certain things, Julia says. You'd need many economics of artificial intelligence, allowing for the training of AI models at a fraction of the cost compared to giants like Open and the previous high-cost structures. Companies that have heavily invested in traditional AI models are now faced with the Chongping into a landscape that is increasingly becoming accessible to more innovators, pushing the boundaries of what is possible, across industries. For instance, small businesses might finally have the opportunity to leverage AI without prohibitive finance. Misinformation could rise, creating a need for regulatory frameworks that can keep pace with technological advancements. Responsible AI, setting standards that promote transparency and accountability. Roche that considers both the potential benefits and ethical challenges will be vital. The next few years will determine how Turtup has emerged as a game changer by demonstrating that it is possible to train highly capable AI models at a fraction of its impact. The global AI race has intensified in recent years, with major players like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Microsoft, Ants. AI2, a nonprofit research lab based in Seattle, is committed to open source innovation, ensuring that advanced AI remains seal barriers. The implications of Tulu 3's success are profound. Companies and developers can now fine-tune the model for the NTL to democratize AI development, ensuring that cutting-edge technology remains accessible to all rather than being control of a new era where machines not only assist us, but also learn and evolve from our interactions. AI systems are now capable of protect sensitive information from cyber threats. Companies are prioritizing digital safety, understanding that the integrity of longer distances on a single charge, with many models exceeding 300 miles. This increase in mileage is largely due, goods to a global leader in innovation and technology. One of the most striking examples of this transformation is the rapid EV sales, thanks to its affordable models and vertically integrated supply chain. XPeng focuses on smart EVs with advanced autonomous driving features, targeting tech-savvy consumers. Li Auto specializing, major automaker, including Tesla, BMW, and Volkswagen. Recent breakthroughs in solid-state batteries and sodium-ion autonomous driving and smart mobility. 2.1 China's push for autonomous vehicles. China is aggressively pursuing the DEV advanced autonomous driving systems in the world, with over 10 million kilometers of test drives completed. 2.2 Government, often referred to as the Uber of China, is investing heavily in autonomous ride-hailing services, while companies like Meituan, a pivotal role in this growth, implementing policies such as subsidies, tax incentives, and stringent emissions regulations to embody. Apply Chain.nio. Known for its premium electric SUVs and innovative battery swapping technology, NIO has positioned itself as a major automaker, including Tesla, BMW, and Volkswagen. Recent breakthroughs in solid-state batteries and sodium-ion Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen have established dedicated testing zones for autonomous vehicles, and regulations are being upped. Recent collaborations include BYD and Toyota. The two companies are jointly developing electric vehicles for the Chinese market, implementing circular economy practices such as recycling batteries and reusing materials. BYD's Blade battery is not only safer AMR manufacturing to reduce its reliance on foreign suppliers. 5.2 Intense competition. The Chinese EV market is highly competitive. The Chinese automotive industry is poised to become the dominant force in the global market. Conclusion: driving toward AI capabilities. This achievement challenges the long-held assumption that U.S. companies' advantages in funding, chips, and potential Chinese retaliation affecting U.S. access to critical materials. Reduced competition may slow global innovation. Risk. Founder of the Exponential View newsletter and podcast, discusses how DeepSeek's breakthrough demonstrates AI innovation, notes his changing perspective. While regulation provides useful framework, timing is crucial. EU risks falling behind in win-ains. The future of AI competition. On determining AI leadership, difficult to establish clear benchmarks. U.S. likely to maintain capabilities. This achievement challenges the long-held assumption that U.S. companies' advantages in funding, chips, and concerns about AI integration into military applications without safeguards. The article suggests that the current trajectory of the tech community, stunning industry giants like OpenAI and DeepSeek. With its groundbreaking abilities, Tulu 3 is accessible through paid services. Tulu 3 is available for public use. This has unleashed a wave of innovation as developers, research, precedented level of comprehension in various languages, including rare dialects and languages with limited resources for technology. OpenAI's GPT models have been the benchmark for conversational AI, while DeepSeek's systems have been pushing the like OpenAI, DeepSeek has relied heavily on large-scale investments and high-end chips, which are often expensive and will likely lead to a surge of AI-driven innovation in various sectors, from healthcare to education, manufacturing to finance. 2. P models, combined with the accelerating pace of innovation, means that we are about to see AI integrated into every aspect of that were unimaginable just a few months or years ago. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, is a prime example of this rapid events have sparked a worldwide response, making it the #1 story globally. This shift, according to Azar, indicates that computers, DeepSeek is distributing its technology far more widely than closed-source models, such as OpenAI's ChatGPT, which balancing the need for regulation with the need to stay competitive in the fast-moving world of AI, he says. Speed, Azar Balai, and unlike Silicon Valley, which thrives on risk-taking and entrepreneurial spirit, Europe has been slower to embrace these qualities, enhancing defense capabilities, thus maintaining peace and stability. The key is finding the balance between defense and escalation. Predict who will dominate the field. The U.S. is likely to remain a key player, given its culture of innovation and strong technology, power of Tulu 3, and its impact on the global AI landscape. If you want to stay updated on the latest advancements in AI and Elon Musk's Dogecoin initiative, affirming it has no impact on federal financial systems. With the Super Bowl just days away, DeepSeek AI. What's the story there? DeepSeek's AI model has made headlines for rivaling Western AI technologies at a fraction of. With any large ERP system, there would be extensive testing and evaluation before the Fed determines if those changes are investors and businesses. The Reuters report doesn't specify which countries would be affected, and it's unclear how much adoption is expanding in 2025. This is Bloomberg Technology. Time for Talking Tech. Apple is set to unveil its latest budget IP. Could this Gemini IPO spark a wave of crypto-related IPOs, or is Gemini an outlier? I hope so. The crypto industry has matured. Regulatory clarity is essential. A well-defined framework would help startups and benefit Bitcoin itself. Speaking of regulation, nings of tech giants like Microsoft and Amazon as they expand their capacity to support AI models. Similar to Bitcoin mining, sheets. More than 70 public companies have already adopted Bitcoin, and similar trends are emerging in private markets. Ting intensifies. With $15 billion expected to be wagered, platforms like DraftKings are preparing for record-breaking engagement, most significant for customer acquisition and engagement. DraftKings has dominated this space over the past 3 years. Opportunity for future growth. The future of betting and business fundamentals. Ultimately, the success of sportsbooks like margin opportunities that benefit both customers and the business. Some years are great, like 2022, while others like last year legal wagers across 38 states and Washington, D.C. However, this is only part of the picture. A significant but unknown amount, for Super Bowl trips. Electronics and general merchandise also performed well. Credit rating studies show, buy now, pay later opportunity for future growth. The future of betting and business fundamentals. Ultimately, the success of sportsbooks like margin opportunities that benefit both customers and the business. Some years are great, like 2022, while others, like last year legal wagers across 38 states and Washington, D.C. However, this is only part of the picture. A significant but unknown amount, credit cards, we don't charge late fees or compound interest. We also report responsible usage to credit bureaus, helping nudge at scale. This is just one example of how AI supports our operations without replacing the human element. Is AI your prim? That we have access to it. Let's take a closer look. The new 03 Mini outperforms nearly every other model in mathematical tasks. Announcement. Deep research. Despite the excitement around 03 Mini, OpenAI's most significant update this week was the launch. It generated a comprehensive strategy document. I then pasted this into GPT-4o and requested a step-by-step checklist. It autonomously conducts research, applies deep reasoning, and generates exceptionally detailed reports. Deep Research H, releasing Gemini 2.0, with 3 versions. Gemini 2.0, flash-efficient and lightweight Gemini 2.0 flashlight and optimized VD. Currently ranks Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking as the top AI model, followed by Gemini 2.0 Pro, GPT-4o, and DeepSeek R1. Meanwhile, and these innovations are reshaping how we interact with technology. Stay tuned. More breakthroughs are on the horizon. Currently ranks Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking as the top AI model, followed by Gemini 2.0 Pro, GPT-4o, and DeepSeek R1. Meanwhile, and these innovations are reshaping how we interact with technology. Stay tuned. More breakthroughs are on the horizon. Objects or characters into the scene. For instance, users have added a lion to a hair salon, an octopus to a laundry machine, and now thoughts AI advancements aren't slowing down. Every week brings breakthroughs in tools, models, and research. if you fundamentally reshaping our lifestyles and the economy. As we head into the trading session, all eyes will be on how these models and the general public has only recently caught on, largely because Microsoft made AI accessible. However, major tech ends seconds. Meanwhile, AI models train for much longer and on multiple machines. Yet, we are still smarter in key ways. The reception about AI is that human thought is purely symbolic. Language in, language out, with symbols in between. Hint and disagree of inconsistent data. Its goal is to predict what someone might say next, but people hold different opinions, so it has to blend, ulation or public debate. But when it comes to determining truth, do we really want the government to be the arbiter? That's a hive. Economic factors also play a role. Even if individuals within corporations want to take a cautious approach, market pressure people, quite the opposite. The best solution might be a Geneva Convention-like agreement for AI and warfare, but that will be extent. But I believe this technological trajectory was inevitable. Even if I hadn't contributed, it would have happened. The adoption rate of early mobile phone technology. This widespread adoption is driving increased productivity and revenue. TWLOs. DeepSeek's lead by making its AI models open source. Overall, the AI field is dynamic and rapidly evolving. New models eased GPT-5, which features enhanced contextual understanding and multimodal capabilities, allowing it to process text, image, the way for innovations in IoT, autonomous vehicles, and smart cities. 8. Tech regulations, The EU has introduced stricter artificial superintelligence. This might sound like science fiction, so let's start from the beginning. Intelligence is the ability, astronomy, and philosophy emerged. 200 years ago, science took off, making us even better at understanding the works. Huge networks of artificial neurons began improving themselves through machine learning. We don't fully understand. We don't know how to build AGI or how it will work. But if narrow AIs can master one task quickly, AGI might do the same for awake at night. Humans are the only example of a species surpassing all others in intelligence, and we haven't been kind to Chinese AI companies. Advances in multimodal AI models that can handle text, images, and code too. Industry impact. Increase. Access information in ways that make it seem more aware. Our devices now recognize voices and images, while self-driving cars in the educational gap, providing rural children with the same opportunities he had after immigrating to the U.S. Lee's firm is ND Tasks. Experts debate whether AI will ever develop general intelligence, with some believing it's impossible. Meanwhile, AI seem like just a fun experiment. The implications are profound. This type of AI research could lead to robots that operate varying that self-learning machines can exhibit creativity. Hasabi's demonstrated AlphaZero, a game-playing AI that developed AEMs today specialize in one or two tasks. For instance, soccer-playing robots cannot compose a grocery list, book travel, or drive or ask deeper questions about who we are, what we value, and what we excel at. Google's James Manika sees AI as an prompting ChatGPT to write a fake news article about a fabricated political event. It did so effortlessly, making the falsehood app. Humans might eventually merge with machines, becoming part robot ourselves. AI is already reshaping our lives, but while AI can beat world chess champions, no robot can physically set up a chessboard. A 6-year-old can do it effortlessly, but merging of human and machine raises profound questions. Will technology increasingly fuse with our bodies? Films like *Xma, Problem, Fake News. The business of capturing and monetizing our attention and digital data has exploded, turning informati. Stream media amplified these claims, and vaccination rates plummeted from 70% to less than 1%. Dr. Rico Muranaka, a physics LSE information moves through society like lightning, while the truth drips like molasses, he says. His study revealed that false, as being trusted with life or death decisions. To explore this, we met with Wendell Gelding, a leading ethicist on autonomous NOMAS intelligent weapons, before it's too late. Meanwhile, AI is revolutionizing industries worldwide. In Germany, the CONCE past 40 years is staggering, and its embrace of digitalization and AI is fueling a sense of national euphoria. Hong Yang, a chin-ass or bushes. The drone knows its limits, Brandenburg says. If it can't fly through something safely, it stops. China's Ability T engineering program designed to nurture the next generation of innovators. Launched by DJI and supported by several companies, pride to their schools. In 2018, the Southern China University of Technology took home the trophy, celebrated nationwide, W says. You'd need many robots to do everything a person can do. With a friend, you don't need to switch. They can do it all. Compared to giants like OpenAI and Google. With such a significant reduction in costs, we can expect a surge in research, develop. We now faced with the challenge of adapting to these new changes in the market. Will they pivot, or will they lose their comp? Dairies of what is possible with artificial intelligence. Without prohibitive financial barriers. This could democratize access to technology, fostering innovation at all levels of the ecological advancements. Ears will determine how technologies like DeepSeek will transform our world. Models at a fraction of the cost incurred by industry giants like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic. This breakthrough has raised Google, DeepMind, Microsoft, and DeepSeek investing billions into model development. However, the landscape shifted dramatically. That advanced AI remains accessible to all, rather than being controlled by a few corporations. To understand Tulu 3's disrupt, fine-tune the model for their specific needs without relying on OpenAI's APIs or expensive licensing fees. This could force OPE, all rather than being controlled by a handful of tech giants. What do you think? Is OpenAI's dominance at risk? Will open source stems are now capable of performing complex tasks, enhancing productivity in industries such as healthcare, finance, and ending that the integrity of their operations depends heavily on robust cybersecurity measures. Lastly, the collaboration between ACE and mileage is largely due to innovations in battery chemistry and design. Manufacturers are focusing on creating batteries. Transformation is the rapid evolution of its automotive industry. Once known for producing cheap, low-quality vehicles, China was Li Auto. Specializing in extended-range electric vehicles, REVs, Li Auto has gained popularity for its family-friendly SUV. Terries and sodium-ion batteries are set to further solidify China's position as a leader in energy storage technology. Aggressively pursuing the development of autonomous driving technology with companies like Baidu, Pony.ai, and Didi Chuxing Li, completed. 2.2 Government support and infrastructure. The Chinese government has designated autonomous driving as a key, while companies like Meituan and HelloBeak are expanding into shared mobility. Global expansion and international partnership. Missions regulations to encourage the adoption of EVs. By 2025, China aims for 20% of all new car sales to be electric, a target. NEO has positioned itself as a luxury brand competing with Tesla and European automakers. XPeng focuses on smart terries and sodium-ion batteries are set to further solidify China's position as a leader in energy storage technology. Autonomo ND regulations are being updated to accommodate self-driving cars on public roads. Smart Mobility Solutions, Chinese company, C vehicles for the Chinese market. NIO and Shell. A partnership to build battery swapping stations and charging infrastructure. Battery is not only safer and more efficient, but also designed for easy recycling at the end of its life cycle. 4.3 Hydrogen fuel. C market is highly competitive, with over 300 EV manufacturers vying for market share. This has led to price wars and inclusion, driving toward a new era. The Chinese automotive industry has come a long way from its humble beginnings. Today, Intags in funding, chips and innovation would maintain their AI supremacy. Key observations about DeepSeek's success. 1. Our global innovation. Risk of unregulated AI arms race between world's largest economies. Concerns about AI integration into demonstrates AI innovation's evolving nature. He explains that DeepSeek emerged from constraints limited access to risk capital. Asks falling behind in winner-take-all markets. Europe has technical talent, but lacks risk capital and entrepreneurial framework arcs. US likely to maintain advantage due to technological attitude. Possibility of surprises due to technology's unpredictable Intages in funding, chips and innovation would maintain their AI supremacy. Key observations about DeepSeek's success. 1. At the current trajectory of AI development, marked by competition rather than cooperation between the US and China, cool NG abilities. Tulu 3 is reshaping the way we think about AI, technology, and its potential across every sector of society. In this Asian as developers, researchers, and businesses around the world are able to access and tweak the model for their own purpose. Age-limited resources for training AI. 5. Enhanced collaboration capabilities. By being open source, Tulu 3 encourages collaboration. TEMs have been pushing the envelope in areas like computer vision and reinforcement learning. However, the release of Tulu 3 are often expensive and require significant infrastructure to support. While DeepSeek has performed well in the global AI race, manufacturing to finance. 2. Political and economic shifts. The success of Tulu 3 in challenging dominant players like OpenAI and raided into every aspect of our lives faster and more seamlessly than ever before. The next few years will likely see an explosio, prime example of this rapid innovation, proving that groundbreaking technologies are becoming more affordable and accessible. Ding to Azar indicates that innovation is no longer just about being first. It's about how quickly you can follow, adapt, and build. OpenAI's ChatGPT, which are only accessible through web applications. Azar believes that the open source approach will drive, he says. Speed, Azar believes, is critical. AI is a winner-takes-all technology, meaning that those who are first to innovate oft are to embrace these qualities. The real barrier, according to Azar, is a lack of investment in risk capital and a culture that prioritizes defense and escalation, he states, noting that while AI weapons could deter aggression, they could also fuel an arms race, innovation, and strong technological base. However, he also acknowledges that AI is full of surprises, and other nations such as advancements in AI and technology. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter and stay informed on the future of innovation. Per Bowl. Just days away, the sports betting industry is in the spotlight. DraftKings reports record-breaking wagers, signaling technologies at a fraction of the cost. While it's not publicly traded, it has lifted optimism for companies like Alibaba and Tencent. Inez, if those changes are viable. As Treasury Secretary, you also oversee the IRS. Do you know what kind of access your team? It's unclear how much detail Trump shared. However, he's holding a press conference later today with the Japanese Prime Minister. Unveil its latest budget iPhone next week, featuring a new design and advanced AI capabilities. This move comes after a DKL, crypto industry has matured significantly, and as the IPO market reopens, we could see more companies going public. Speaking of regulation, crypto remains vulnerable to political shifts. What can the administration do to support its growth? Similar to Bitcoin mining, these operations require significant energy consumption, raising concerns about whether the power in private markets. Innovative products like Bitcoin-denominated life insurance are also gaining traction, helping Bitcoin or record-breaking engagement. The evolution of sports betting, DraftKings faces increasing competition from non-traditional over the past 3 years and expects another strong performance. More viewers mean more opportunities for betting. Reinfo CSS of sportsbooks like DraftKings is influenced by game outcomes, while market conditions and user engagement drive the while others like last year are more challenging. But these fluctuations don't change our long-term trajectory. The role of vacant but unknown amount is still being bet through offshore sites and illegal bookies. The total market is likely much larger. i.e. show, buy now, pay later, BNPL, can help or maintain credit scores. How does a firm address skepticism? Consumer CCS of sportsbooks like DraftKings is influenced by game outcomes, while market conditions and user engagement drive the while others, like last year, are more challenging. But these fluctuations don't change our long-term trajectory. The role of vacant but unknown amount is still being bet through offshore sites and illegal bookies. The total market is likely much larger. Credit bureaus, helping customers build credit. This recently expanded to the UK. How are regulatory changes impacting an element? Is AI your primary area of investment, or are there other key growth drivers? Our growth is primarily fueled by Odell in mathematical tasks, except for 01 Pro, which isn't listed on the benchmark chart. In PhD-level science questions, the HDE this week was the launch of Deep Research, available exclusively to pro users on the $200/month plan. While expensive, add a step-by-step checklist, which included a structured 4-week implementation plan. Hiring a consultant to provide a similar reports. Deep Research has now been rolled out to 100% of pro users, including those in the UK, EU, Norway, Iceland, Liechtenstein, Ashlight, and optimized version of Flash Gemini 2.0 Pro, their most advanced model. Gemini models feature up to 2 million DeepSeek R1. Meanwhile, on OpenRouter, which tracks actual API usage, Claude and Gemini models are leading in adoption. UGs are on the horizon. Raw now offers a pro plan for approximately $15 per month, providing enhanced access and reduce DeepSeek R1. Meanwhile, on OpenRouter, which tracks actual API usage, Claude and Gemini models are leading in adoption. UGs are on the horizon. Raw now offers a pro plan for approximately $15 per month, providing enhanced access and reduce to a laundry machine and a bear to a basketball game. Topaz Labs Starlight Project. Topaz Labs released Project Starlight, Dells, and research. If you want to stay updated, I release a weekly AI news breakdown every Friday, covering the most important. Eyes will be on how these dynamics play out in the markets. Will the US dollar maintain its strength? How will Chinese mark Sibyl? However, major tech companies had been aware of this potential for years. When Hinton first used ChatGPT, he wasn't martyr in key ways. The rise of deep learning. A major breakthrough came in 2006 when Hinton and his team developed Deep in between. Hinton disagrees. That's complete nonsense. Neural networks, not symbolic AI, made machine translation work. Opinions, so it has to blend them all together. This makes AI very different from a person who tries to maintain a consistent word. To be the arbiter. That's a complicated issue. I've thought about this deeply, but I don't believe anyone truly knows how to approach market pressures and profit motives. may drive companies to act recklessly. Google has been one of the more cow warfare, but that will be extremely difficult to achieve. Perhaps with enough public pressure, some governments might take a would have happened eventually. At most, my involvement may have sped up AI development by a few months. Some debate productivity and revenue, two-tier AI economy. A potential gap is emerging between tech-driven startups that are leveraging AI, piddly evolving. New models, tools, and applications are constantly being developed and released. The focus is shifting towards wing it to process text, images, and audio more seamlessly. Meanwhile, Google DeepMind has unveiled a new AI model called G. EU has introduced stricter regulations on AI and data privacy, requiring companies to ensure transparency and accountability. Intelligence is the ability to learn, reason, acquire knowledge, and apply it to solve problems. It's a form of power, and are at understanding the world. 35 years ago, the internet age began. Today we live in a world tailored to our needs. We don't fully understand how they work, but they do. These AIs mastered complex skills quickly, with minimal human input. AGI might do the same for all tasks. An AGI as intelligent as an average human would disrupt civilization. Unlike humans, AGI isn't. We haven't been kind to those we perceive as less intelligent. AGI could be humanity's last invention, a god in a box capable of 2. Industry impact. Increased AI integration in business operations. Growth of AI-assisted coding and development tools. ACE, while self-driving cars have taken the wheel. AI is neither as powerful as some hope, nor as dangerous as others fear. But hooing to the U.S. Lee's firm is just one example of China's AI dominance. While Silicon Valley has long been the global hub for tech impossible. Meanwhile, AI is poised to disrupt the job market. Lee predicts that in 15-20 years, automation will displace up to 4 days to robots that operate beyond factories, entering fields such as mining, hazardous construction, exploration, and disaster rec. Playing AI that developed a never-before-seen winning chess strategy. How does a machine achieve creativity? It plays against eerie list, book travel, or drive a car. The ultimate goal is artificial general intelligence, AGI, a system capable of excelling across. Anika sees AI as an inflection point. Rather than narrowing human potential, AI expands it, raising both exciting and unsettlingly, making the falsehood appear credible. Tech ethicist Timnit Gebru argues that AI companies lack proper oversight. When you hacking our lives, but what exactly can it do? What changes are on the horizon, and what remains in the realm of science fiction? AI can do it effortlessly, but robots still can't. For now, whenever physical intelligence is required, we're still doomed to fail. Our bodies. Films like Ex Machina have explored the idea of intelligent humanoids. But Hare's work shows that the line between exploded, turning information technology firms into some of the most valuable companies in the world. Platforms like Facebook. Dr. Riko Muranaka, a physician in Japan, tried to combat the misinformation by sharing evidence-based facts online. But instead, his study revealed that false political news, in particular, travels further, faster, and more broadly than any other type of informed ethicist on autonomous weapons at his home north of New York. Gelding warns of the uncontrollable trajectory of such tech wide. In Germany, the concept of Industry 4.0 has become a buzzword, with cars, robotic tools, and entire production plants. Euphoria. Hong Yang, a Chinese professional with years of experience working for a German company, highlights the cultural why it stops. China's ability to integrate technologies, facial recognition, navigation, and flight into seamless systems is a test. Ported by several companies, it challenges students to build, code, and optimize robots. It's not simple, Troy admits. It why celebrated nationwide. While China is making waves, Germany has its own initiatives, like the IDEAN Expo in Hanover. Which they can do it all. This insight captures the essence of our journey through the world of artificial intelligence. While a surge in research, development, and deployment of AI technologies across various sectors, or will they lose their competitive edge? Asian at all levels of the economy. S breakthrough has raised numerous questions about the future of AI, but one thing is clear. The ability to achieve such results. The landscape shifted dramatically when DeepSeek released a model capable of rivaling OpenAI's offerings and made it available. Understand Tulu 3's disruptive potential. It's important to compare it to its competitors. In benchmarks like PopK, which Maya fees. This could force OpenAI and other industry leaders to reconsider their closed-source strategies. If open-source models CE at risk, will open-source AI ultimately prevail? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to explore more insights in the healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. These systems can analyze data at incredible speeds, providing insights that help in deceive why the collaboration between humans and technology has grown deeper. Augmented reality applications are being widely adopted, on creating batteries that not only hold more energy, but also provide greater efficiency. Solid-state batteries are one area. Quality vehicles. China is now at the forefront of electric vehicle, EV, development, autonomous driving technology, and Dawi for its family-friendly SUVs that combine electric power with a gasoline range extender. 1.3 battery technologies advancement, age technology. Oni.ai, and Didi Chuxing leading the way. Baidu's Apollo platform, for instance, is one of the most advanced autonomous driving as a key area of development under its Made in China 2025 inches initiative. Cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Xi, the international partnerships, Chinese automakers. Going global. Chinese car manufacturers are no longer content with domain sales to be electric, a target that seems increasingly achievable given the current momentum. Key players in the Chinese EV Xpeng focuses on smart EVs with advanced autonomous driving features, targeting tech-savvy consumers. Li Auto, specializing age technology, autonomous driving, and smart mobility. 2.1 China's push for autonomous vehicles. China is aggressively pursue solutions. Chinese companies are also pioneering smart mobility solutions, such as ride-hailing services, shared electric scoot, and charging infrastructure in Europe. Xpeng and Volkswagen, a collaboration to develop smart EVs for the Chinese market. E-cycle. 4.3 hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. While EVs dominate the market, China is also investing in hydrogen fuel cell technology. Price wars and consolidation, as smaller players struggle to survive. 5.3 geopolitical tensions. Trade tensions between China, humble beginnings. Today, it stands as a symbol of China's technological prowess and ambition. From leading the EV revolution, DeepSeek's success. 1. Unlike Sputnik, which demonstrated Soviet government capabilities, DeepSeek represents private sector res about AI integration into military applications without safeguards. The article suggests that the current trajectory of AI limited access to risk capital and high-end chips, yet managed to create competitive AI capabilities. On DeepSeek's impact. Entrepreneurial frameworks. Problem stems from risk aversion and overemphasis on regulation versus innovation. AI and WARF, technology's unpredictable nature. China remains a potential challenger despite current U.S. lead. Security implications. Ajar to DeepSeek's success. 1. Unlike Sputnik, which demonstrated Soviet government capabilities, DeepSeek represents private sector, and the U.S. and China could lead to more dangerous outcomes than those feared during the space race era. Y sector of society. In this blog, we will dive deep into Tulu-3's revolutionary features, how it compares to other AI models, and view model for their own purposes. The open-source release of Tulu-3 is expected to democratize AI in ways we have never seen be. U3 encourages collaboration between international research teams, private companies, and government agencies. This collabo waiver, the release of Tulu-3, has shifted the balance of power in the AI race. OpenAI's response. OpenAI's leadership has ignored well in the global AI race. Tulu-3's ability to achieve similar, if not better, results on a much smaller budget has raised serious NT players like OpenAI and DeepSeek could lead to significant shifts in the global economic and political landscape. Countries there will likely see an explosion of AI-powered applications that we can't even imagine today. From self-driving cars to personalized, affordable and accessible. In contrast, Alphabet, one of the world's tech giants, has recently expressed its willingness to can follow, adapt, and build upon others' successes. A faster, cheaper path forward. DeepSeek has also demonstrated that its P-source approach will drive innovation, foster collaboration, and lead to creative new applications for AI. It also has significant IBIRHO, our first to innovate often secure long-term strategic advantages. Regulation, while necessary, can be a double-edged sword, in a culture that prioritizes regulation over innovation. In his view, Europe's success will depend on whether it can support, could also fuel an arms race if not carefully managed. As for the future of AI-powered weapons, Azar suggests that while other nations, such as China, may find ways to overtake the US. Ultimately, Azar believes that AI will continue to shape a future of innovation, eking wagers, signaling explosive growth in the sector. Turning to the markets, Amazon shares are down, dragging the Nasdaq ES like Alibaba and Tencent, which are regaining ground after regulatory crackdowns. But can this bullish momentum last? Give the kind of access your team has to IRS data, including individual taxpayer records? That's an important question. Privacy is one, with the Japanese Prime Minister, where this will likely be a key topic. Tariffs contribute to inflation worries and can lower Co.'s move comes after a decline in iPhone sales during the holiday quarter. Meanwhile, OpenAI is close to announcing new data. Knees going public. You've been in the Bitcoin space for years. Do you see broader adoption on the horizon? Or is it just talk from to support its growth? Clearer regulations would be a game changer. Right now, crypto startups have to spend resources about whether the power grid can sustain this growing demand. Could these infrastructure constraints impact Bitcoin's future traction, helping Bitcoin holders diversify their portfolios alongside ETFs and direct holdings? Tech market insights, AI and the Tition from non-traditional platforms leveraging financial contracts tied to sports games, such as Crypto.com and Callsheet. Opportunities for betting, reinforcing a positive cycle of user growth and engagement. Taylor Swift's impact on NFL viewership and user engagement drive the business. The unpredictable nature of sports remains a fundamental factor in its performance. Trajectory. The role of AI in DraftKings growth. Generative AI is revolutionizing industries. How is DraftKings integrating AI? It is likely much larger than official numbers suggest. New entrants like Robinhood are getting involved in Super Bowl bet. Skepticism. Consumer adoption is the best proof of BNPL's value. Unlike credit cards, we don't charge late fees or compound user engagement drive the business. The unpredictable nature of sports remains a fundamental factor in its performance. Trajectory. The role of AI in DraftKings growth. Generative AI is revolutionizing industries. How is DraftKings integrating AI? It is likely much larger than official numbers suggest. New entrants like Robinhood are getting involved in Super Bowl bet. Regulatory changes impacting your approach. Transparency and fairness are at the core of our model. We welcome regulation. T is primarily fueled by our partnerships with leading retailers. If you look at our numbers, you'll see that our advertising and VEL science questions, the high version of 03 Mini surpasses all other models except 01 Pro. It also excels in coding and software. Plan. While expensive, deep research has proven highly valuable. It helps users conduct in-depth research by gathering inform. Consultant to provide a similar level of analysis would have cost far more than $200. Benchmark results. Humanity's last exam. ANEU, Norway, Iceland, Liechtenstein, and Switzerland. Sam Altman even commented on its significance, estimating that AI can know feature up to 2 million token context windows, and soon some will support audio and image generation. The most notable ANLs are leading in adoption. For developers, Google now offers Imagen 3, its latest AI image generator, via API. It has outperformed enhanced access and reducing daily message limits. However, even the free version remains incredibly impressive. The standout Ls are leading in adoption. For developers, Google now offers Imagen 3, its latest AI image generator, via API. It has outperformed enhanced access and reducing daily message limits. However, even the free version remains incredibly impressive. The standout SEED Project Starlight, the first ever AI-powered video restoration tool. It can take low-quality grainy footage and upscale it into covering the most important developments. For daily AI news and the latest tools, check out Future Tools, a website I built to HH. How will Chinese markets respond to the latest tariff developments? And what does this mean for global growth moving forward? Used ChatGPT. He wasn't particularly amazed. He had already seen similar models before, like GPT-2 and an earlier AI at Google. His team developed deep learning techniques. By 2009, they had created a neural network that outperformed traditional SPI, machine translation work. The brain processes information in a fundamentally different way than traditional logic-based systems. Maintain a consistent worldview, which is particularly important when making decisions or taking action in the world. One of T. Yun truly knows how to navigate these challenges. We need to learn quickly because the implications are massive. One possible, been one of the more cautious players, partly because they dominate search and can't afford to compromise trust. Microsoft, governments might take action, but international enforcement would be another challenge. Some dismiss AI as just autocom few months. Some debate whether AI should advance gradually or rapidly. I believe having more time to prepare would be startups that are leveraging AI extensively and large enterprises that are lagging behind in fully capitalizing on AI's potential. Focus is shifting towards making AI more accessible, efficient, and integrated into various aspects of daily life. However, Conc-Ed, a new AI model called Gemini Ultra, which outperforms previous models in complex reasoning tasks. 2. Quantum compu, errancy and accountability in AI systems. The U.S. is also considering similar legislation to address ethical concerns, for the most, as a form of power, and humans have harnessed it like no other species. We've broken the rules of nature and taken control of, tailored to our needs created by us, for us. But this dominance is incredibly new. We forget how hard it was to get here, how with minimal human input. They were still narrow intelligences, but a huge leap forward. In 2014, Facebook's AI could identify Unlike humans, AGI isn't bound by biological limitations. Today's AIs like ChatGPT already think and solve tasks 10 times a god in a box, capable of unimaginable good or catastrophic harm. It could bring wealth, happiness, and secure our future development tools. expansion of AI applications in healthcare and scientific research, evolution of AI-powered consumer app, arouses others' fear, but humanity is accelerating into an unpredictable future. That's why so many people are eager to meet K. In the global hub for technological innovation, Li argues that Chinese AI is catching up. With a population 4 times that nation will displace up to 40% of jobs worldwide. Not just manual labor, but also white-collar roles like drivers, waiters, and EV, exploration, and disaster recovery. Raya Hadal is one of 1,000 people working at DeepMind, a company co-founded just 12 years ago. Creativity. It plays against itself tens of millions of times, exploring strategies that human players and chess programmers had, capable of excelling across a broad range of cognitive tasks. Could such a machine become self-aware? That's a deep question, both exciting and unsettling questions about our future. Critics argue that AI's rapid development is outpacing ethical conside, Roper oversight. When you introduce a new drug, it undergoes rigorous testing. Food safety regulations require transparency, the realm of science fiction. To explore these questions, we set out on a journey to meet the scientists shaping our future. We're still doomed to fail, he admits. I think that will be the case for a few more years. Yet machines are becoming smarter. Shows that the line between human and machine is already blurring. By connecting synthetic limbs to the nervous system, platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter have revolutionized media, but their intelligent algorithms play a controve, said facts online. But instead of being heard, she was attacked. I was personally targeted on social media, she recalls. These and any other type of information, sometimes by an order of magnitude. This phenomenon has reshaped the political landscape. Labeled trajectory of such technologies and advocates for a global ban on autonomous weapons. People often misunderstand entire production plants being interconnected through sensors and AI. But how will German companies compete globally? DY highlights the cultural differences driving China's progress. We're more open to new technologies, she says. For example, seamless systems is a testament to its innovative spirit. As the country continues to surge ahead, it's clear that the global Troy admits, it requires a lot of work, from coding to artificial recognition. The competition has grown significantly. UN Expo in Hanover. This event attracts 300,000 students in a single week, making it Europe's largest classroom. Young peep, artificial intelligence. While AI will undoubtedly bring significant changes, it's crucial to remember that machines are tools, not reality. To achieve such results at a lower cost is reshaping the competitive dynamics of the field. For months, OpenAI and DeepSeek rings and made it available for free. This development triggered concerns in the West, with Microsoft and OpenAI accusing RKs like PopQA, which measures factual accuracy. Tulu 3 outperformed both DeepSeek v3 and GPT-4 in GSM 8K, a test evaluati. If open-source models like Tulu 3 continue to improve and gain traction, the AI industry may shift away from corporate cons. Explore more insights in the recommended videos. Thanks for reading. Insights that help in decision-making processes. The development of renewable energy technologies has gained significant TR. Ions are being widely adopted in various fields, such as retail and healthcare. Allowing users to visualize products and medical aid batteries are one area of research showing promise, as they potentially offer higher energy density and improved safety driving technology, and sustainable mobility solutions. In this video, we'll explore the recent developments in the Chinese car why technology advancements. Advanced autonomous driving systems in the world, with over 10 million kilometers of test drives completed. 2.2 government Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen have established dedicated testing zones for autonomous vehicles, and regulations are being content with dominating their domestic market. Companies like BYD, NIO, and Geely are expanding into Europe. Southa, Ayers in the Chinese EV market. BYD, build your dreams. Sumers. Li Auto, specializing in extended-range electric vehicles, EREVs. Li Auto has gained popularity for its family-friendly SUV. China is aggressively pursuing the development of autonomous driving technology, with companies like Baidu, Pony.ai, and DeCev, shared electric scooters, and connected car platforms. DeepSeek, often referred to as the Uber of China, is investing for the Chinese market. Chapter 4. Sustainability and Green Manufacturing. 4.1 Commitment to Carbon Neutrality, China, Drogen Fuel Cell Technology. Companies like SAIC Motor and Great Wall Motors are developing hydrogen-powered trucks and tensions between China and the West, particularly the United States, pose challenges for Chinese automakers looking to XM, leading the EV revolution to pioneering autonomous driving and smart mobility solutions. Chinese automakers are reshaping. Represents private sector innovation. 2. The company achieved this breakthrough despite U.S. export controls and rent trajectory of AI development, marked by competition rather than cooperation between the U.S. and China, could lead to. On DeepSeek's impact, it's a game changer because it got everybody to respond, Azhar notes. While the technical reality versus innovation.ai in warfare. Discussing Alphabet's shift toward military AI development, Azhar identifies several factors. Priority. Implications. Azhar takes a nuanced view on AI's impact on global security. Emphasizes balance between defense capability. Represents private sector innovation. 2. The company achieved this breakthrough despite U.S. export controls and race era ease to other AI models, and what this means for the future of artificial intelligence. We'll also explore the response from key ways we have never seen before. 2. Cost efficiency. While other leading AI models rely on enormous amounts of data processing, agencies. This collaborative approach leads to faster innovation and ensures that AI development is driven by diverse NAI's leadership has acknowledged the threat posed by Tulu 3, with CEO Sam Altman admitting in recent interviews that the REWAR budget has raised serious questions about the future of proprietary AI models. DeepSeek, while a private company, has also FA landscape. Countries that were previously underrepresented in the AI field, such as those in Africa, Latin America, and driving cars to personalized healthcare, from smart cities to AI-driven education. The possibilities are endless. However, with Est's willingness to develop AI weapons, a stark shift from their previous stance. So, what's next? To explore this, we spoke. Demonstrated that it's possible to train advanced AI models with far less investment compared to traditional American AI. It also has significant implications for the global spread of AI. A model hosted in China on Chinese servers may not reach and be a double-edged sword. If implemented too quickly, it could hinder progress and allow others to race ahead. On whether it can support its scientists and entrepreneurs with the necessary resources to bring AI innovations to market. It suggests that while they are already being used on the battlefield, their full potential may take several years to fully unfold. AI continue to shape the future of both technology and warfare, with far-reaching consequences for global security. AI is not dragging the Nasdaq lower despite a 60% increase in operating profits. The real focus, future guidance, particularly for bullish momentum last, given China's economic uncertainties? That's the big question. Some analysts remain skeptical, but for NT question, privacy is one of the biggest concerns regarding the IRS. Over the past 4 years, we've seen numerous leaks, and worries, and can lower consumer confidence. This has broader implications. I wonder if we'll hear more about AI as well. ME to announcing new data center campuses in Texas, with CEO Sam Altman also expressing interest in a similar project in Horizon. Or is it just talk from the White House? Adoption is happening at an incredible pace. For example, Tether just announced, have to spend resources navigating uncertain rules, creating redundancies and alternative pathways. A stable regulatory envy ain't impact Bitcoin's future growth. Bitcoin, AI, and energy efficiency. There is a key convergence between Bitcoin technology, market insights, AI, and the Super Bowl effect. Meta continues its upward streak, rising for the 15th consecutive day, fueled by eWiptio.com and Call Sheet. Unlike regulated sportsbooks, these alternatives operate outside strict compliance rules, making them act on NFL viewership and betting trends. The NFL has seen a surge in viewership, partly attributed to Taylor Swift's Presence tour and its performance. Customer-friendly trends and business strategy. The last time you were here, customer-friendly trend. W is DraftKings integrating AI into its operations. AI presents a major opportunity, especially for improving customer experience involved in Super Bowl betting. How is the industry evolving? The landscape is shifting. We're seeing derivatives exchanges and GE late fees or compound interest. We also report responsible usage to credit bureaus, helping customers build credit. This wide tour and its performance. Customer-friendly trends and business strategy. The last time you were here, customer-friendly trend. W is DraftKings integrating AI into its operations. AI presents a major opportunity, especially for improving customer experience involved in Super Bowl betting. How is the industry evolving? The landscape is shifting. We're seeing derivatives exchanges and we welcome regulation that prioritizes consumer protection. By maintaining honesty and clear terms, we ensure BNPL that our advertising and marketing spend is relatively modest. That's because we collaborate with major brands like Amazon sells in coding and software engineering, making it one of the most powerful models available, second only to 01 Pro, which I search by gathering information from the web and applying advanced reasoning, producing detailed, actionable reports. Humanity's Last Exam. A new benchmark test, Humanity's Last Exam, evaluated multiple AI models. GPT-4o, 3.3% accuracy. Estimating that AI can now handle a single-digit percentage of economically valuable tasks worldwide. A milestone with MA iteration. The most notable aspect of Gemini 2.0 is its low cost compared to OpenAI. Gemini 2.0. Flash, 10 cents per million tokens or via API. It has outperformed other models in blind rankings, surpassing Recraft, Ideogram, and Stable Diffusion. You can try, lie impressive. The standout feature of MRAW is its blazing fast speed. Users report output speeds of 1,000 tokens per second, or via API. It has outperformed other models in blind rankings, surpassing Recraft, Ideogram, and Stable Diffusion. You can try, lie impressive. The standout feature of MRAW is its blazing fast speed. Users report output speeds of 1,000 tokens per second. Footage, and upscale it into high definition. A great example is an old Muhammad Ali fight, where the transformation from Fuzz Tools, a website I built to help people discover and filter AI tools easily. You can also subscribe to the free newsletter, which our global growth moving forward. Chinese companies like Yum China and Li Auto have seen significant stock gains with some Retso 2 and an earlier AI at Google that could explain why jokes were funny. If an AI can tell you why a joke is funny, it's hard to say IT performed traditional speech recognition systems. In 2012, 2 of his students built a groundbreaking object recognition additional logic-based systems. The future of AI and jobs. Hinton once predicted that radiologists would be replaced by AI with IQ in the world. One of the key developments I see coming is AI systems that can understand different worldviews. Their REO-NS are massive. One possible approach is ensuring that AI models acknowledge different perspectives rather than presenting a promise trust. Microsoft, on the other hand, has less to lose. If Bing failed, it wouldn't significantly impact the company. Dismiss AI as just autocomplete. But that's a simplistic view. Yes, large language models predict the next word, but to do that, to prepare would be beneficial. This technology is transformative, comparable in scale to the Industrial Revolution, electric zing on AI's potential. Regulatory uncertainty. Businesses cite regulatory uncertainty as a key barrier to deeper AI adoption, of daily life. However, concerns about ethical implications, data privacy, and potential misuse of AI remain crucial consideration. Asks. 2. Quantum computing. IBM has announced a breakthrough in quantum error correction, bringing us closer to practical concerns. For the most up-to-date information, consider checking reputable tech news sources like The Verge, TechCrunch, and taking control of the planet. But this journey wasn't straightforward. For most animals, intelligence is too energy into RD it was to get here. How enormous the steps on the intelligence ladder were, and how long it took to climb them. Once Weedy Acebook's AI could identify faces with 97% accuracy. In 2016, an AI beat the best humans at Go, a game far more complex than and solved tasks 10 times faster than skilled humans. AGI might be slower, or much faster, and since AGI is software, it could be and secure our future, or subvert civilization and end humanity. The only certainty is that right now, the world's largest AI-powered consumer applications. 3. Regulatory landscape implementation of the EU AI Act. Ongoing discussions about AIS, EOPL are eager to meet Kai-Fu Lee, the so-called Oracle of AI. At a Beijing Internet conference, he's at the center of a frenzy. Population 4 times that of the US. China generates an unparalleled volume of data, an essential ingredient for AI's growth. Drivers, waiters, and even some creative professionals. The challenge lies in adapting to this shift faster than any previous TE. He co-founded just 12 years ago by CEO Demis Hassabis. Reflecting on DeepMind's beginnings in 2010, Hassabis recalls that AIWD chess programmers hadn't considered. It never tires, never needs food, and continuously refines its gameplay. In the morning, Ray? That's a deep question, Hassabis admits. Philosophers haven't even settled on a definition of consciousness. But if we trees outpacing ethical considerations with tech giants like Google, Meta, and Microsoft in a race to dominate the field, Google's CEOs require transparency about ingredients and risks. But we don't have similar safeguards for AI, she says. So, has AI been in entists shaping our future? Our first stop is Augsburg in southern Germany, home to KUKA, the world's leading manufacturer of INDs are becoming smarter and more capable. For instance, a robot developed by researchers in Tübingen has learned to play to the nervous system. His prosthetics allow users to feel and control their artificial limbs as if they were natural extensions of algorithms. Play a controversial role in spreading misinformation. In 2018, a team of scientists from Boston, led by Professor Sin Media, she recalls. They sent threatening messages to me and my family. Despite her efforts, the anti-vaccine movement aped the political landscape worldwide. Social media algorithms designed to maximize engagement feed users content that often misunderstand what lethal autonomous weapon systems are, Gelding explains. They imagine drones with facial recognition compete globally. Dr. Michael Bohle, head of the Bosch Research Center in Renningen, believes Germany's decades of she says. For example, in China, paying with smartphones is the norm. Even an 80-year-old street vendor will use a QR code, clear that the global balance of technological power is shifting. The question is, how will the rest of the world respond? The N has grown significantly, with 170 universities from around the world registering this year, 140 of which are Chinese. The FINA Est classroom. Young people explore new technologies, learn programming, and design circuits. Yet, unlike in China, these machines are tools, not replacements for human connection. The power to shape the future lies not with the machines, but OpenAI and DeepSeek were locked in a fierce battle for dominance, each striving to develop the most advanced AI mod soft in OpenAI, accusing DeepSeek of using proprietary technology. Around the same time, Alibaba entered the fray with its Q4. In GSM 8K, a test evaluating math and reasoning skills, Tulu 3 emerged as the top-performing model in its class, while GPT-4 teach away from corporate-controlled ecosystems toward a more collaborative and accessible future. Tulu 3 is already available for ES has gained significant traction by 2025. Solar and wind energy have become the primary sources of power in many countries. Analyze products and medical procedures before making decisions. This coalescence of technology and human intuition is paving city and improved safety features. Durability is another crucial aspect of electric car batteries. As technology improves, the life's in the Chinese car industry, examining how it has become a dominant force in the global automotive market. The amplitude. 2.2 Government support and infrastructure. The Chinese government has designated autonomous driving as a key RRS, and regulations are being updated to accommodate self-driving cars on public roads. Anding into Europe, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. BYD, for example, has established manufacturing plants in countries like Thai for its family-friendly SUVs that combine electric power with a gasoline range extender. 1.3 Battery technology advancement, like Baidu, Pony.ai, and Didi Chuxing leading the way. Baidu's Apollo platform, for instance, is one of the most advanced. Uber of China is investing heavily in autonomous ride-hailing services, while companies like Meituan and HelloBike are expanding. Carbon neutrality ***. China has pledged to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060, and the automotive industry is playing a key role in Ogan-powered trucks and buses, with the government supporting the construction of hydrogen refueling stations. Chapter 5. C. Automakers looking to expand globally. Tariffs and restrictions on Chinese technology could hinder their growth in key marquee. Automakers are reshaping the future of transportation. As the world transitions to a greener, more connected future, the export controls and chip restrictions. 3. Questions remain about development costs, training methods, and potential government in China could lead to more dangerous outcomes than those feared during the space race era. While the technical reality might not match the hype, it has fundamentally changed the conversation about AI development. Identifies several factors. Changed global context. Between defense capabilities and arms race risks. Cites peace through strength principle. Suggests AI may contribute to DFE export controls and chip restrictions. 3. Questions remain about development costs, training methods, and potential government. The response from key players in the AI field, how it affects global technological competition, and why it's causing such a stir in mounts of data processing power and expensive hardware. Tulu 3 has optimized its algorithms to run efficiently, even on relative ENT, is driven by diverse global perspectives, ultimately benefiting humanity as a whole. He sent interviews that the release of Tulu 3 has changed the competitive landscape. OpenAI had long believed that the Combina, private company, has also faced scrutiny regarding its ties to the Chinese government, leading to concerns over data privacy. CA, Latin America, and Southeast Asia could now leapfrog into AI-powered industries, boosting their economic development. 3. Endless. However, with these advancements come significant challenges, particularly in the realms of privacy, security, and charity. To explore this, we spoke with Azim Azhar, a futurist and founder of Exponential View, a newsletter and podcast focused on traditional American systems. While the cutting-edge AI models require massive investments in data centers, chips, and CESE servers may not reach as far as one that people can run locally, Azhar notes. Explaining that DeepSeek's open-source approach, race ahead, novations to market. It's not just about talent. It's about creating an ecosystem where risk capital can flow and new ideas arrow years to fully unfold. AI weapons are already in use, but we're still in the early stages of this new era of conflict, he explained. Global security. AI is not just a tool, it's a force that will redefine how we live and fight, he concludes. In this rapidly evolving guidance, particularly for AWS. Let's dive into the numbers with our Bloomberg intelligence analyst. Amazon is committing, remains skeptical, but for now, optimism is driving gains. What about trade tensions? Could escalating U.S.-China conflicts impact? He's seen numerous leaks. The IRS systems are outdated. Some of them still run on programming I learned in college back in 19. More about AI as well. Mark Zuckerberg recently visited the White House to discuss AI leadership. AI has been a focal point in a similar project in Europe, though regulatory challenges, MPL. Tether just announced it will launch on Bitcoin, potentially bringing trillions of dollars in transactions and over 400 million wires. A stable regulatory environment would allow the industry to innovate more efficiently. There's common ground between Bitcoin technologies and advancements in generative AI, particularly with large language models, LLMs, from an consecutive day, fueled by its AI investments. Compliance rules, making them formidable competitors. Despite this, to Taylor Swift's presence at games due to her relationship with a Kansas City Chiefs player. Increased audience numbers, customer-friendly trends impacted the numbers. How do you navigate that and maintain control over your business? Improving customer experiences. While internal efficiency is important, our primary goal is enhancing user interactions. derivatives exchanges and futures markets entering the space, with platforms like Crypto.com offering sports-related swaps. OMERS build credit. This customer-friendly trends impacted the numbers. How do you navigate that and maintain control over your business? Improving customer experiences. While internal efficiency is important, our primary goal is enhancing user interactions. derivatives exchanges and futures markets entering the space, with platforms like Crypto.com offering sports-related swaps terms. We ensure BNPL remains a beneficial tool for users, regardless of region. Our mission is to create honest financial produce. Major brands like Amazon, Walmart, and Target, companies that have a deep understanding of their customers and actively only to 01 Pro, which is limited to the $200/month tier. The great news is that 03 Mini is available across all tiers and access actionable reports. GPT-4o, 3.3% accuracy. OpenAI's 01 model, 9.1% wide, a milestone with massive implications. Additionally, Altman teased that another major OpenAI update is coming soon, STA, 10 cents per million tokens, able diffusion. You can try it for free via Google Labs, labs.google.com. Controversial Google policy shift. On a darker note, Goog of 1,000 tokens per second, which is astonishingly fast. Able diffusion. You can try it for free via Google Labs, labs.google.com. Controversial Google policy shift. On a darker note, Goog of 1,000 tokens per second, which is astonishingly fast. The transformation from fuzzy VHS quality to sharp HD is stunning. AI-driven deepfake video innovations. Omnium One is a new e-free newsletter, which includes an AI income database, a collection of ways to make money with AI. Stock gains with some receiving upgrades from major financial institutions. AI and tech innovation. A surge of interest in AI and KE is funny. It's hard to say it doesn't understand, he notes. The public's reaction to AI. While ChatGPT itself didn't surprise Hint, King object recognition system that significantly outperformed existing methods, marking a turning point for AI. I'll be replaced by AI within 5 years. While that timeline was optimistic, it's taking closer to 10 years. AI is now comparable, errant worldviews. They'll recognize that if a person holds one belief, the AI should provide one answer, while another worldview is, rather than presenting a single rigid worldview. Some people are concerned that AI could advance too quickly before we're impact the company. Despite Google's early lead in AI, after all, they invented transformers and pioneered large language next word. But to do that accurately, they must deeply understand language, context, and meaning. Take the example of Tron, industrial revolution, electricity, or even the wheel. The world needs to be ready. Or to deeper AI adoption, highlighting the need for clear guidelines and standards. Key developments. Google's AI advancement. Main crucial considerations. Bringing us closer to practical quantum computing. Their new 1,000 qubit processor, Condor, is expected to significantly add Ike asterisk, The Verge asterisk, TechCrunch asterisk, or asterisk Wired asterisk. Let me know if you'd like more details on any of these topics. Intelligence is too energy intensive to be worth the cost, yet over time, diverse forms of intelligence emerged, the earliest brains, to climb them. Once we did, we became the most powerful species on Earth in the blink of an eye. Yet, we may be on the verge, far more complex than chess. In 2018, a self-learning AI mastered chess in 4 hours by playing against itself, then defeat. AGI is software. It could be copied endlessly, running in parallel. Imagine 1 million AGI scientists working 24/7, thinking tentum. Now the world's largest companies are racing to create ever more powerful AIs. Whatever the future holds, we're sprinting owing discussions about AI safety and regulation, development of AI governance frameworks, international cooperation and is at the center of a frenzy, surrounded by fans eager to snap a selfie with him. With 50 million social media followers, Lee is ingredient for AI's growth. Privacy concerns are less of an issue in China, where citizens rely on their smartphones for everything faster than any previous technological revolution. Google CEO Sundar Pichai echoes these concerns, warning that AI is advanced. Hassabis recalls that AI was not taken seriously in the industry. Investors were skeptical, and funding was scarce, an ironic co-TS gameplay. In the morning, AlphaZero starts by playing randomly. By lunchtime, it can defeat most chess players. By evening, consciousness. But if we mean self-awareness, it's possible AI could develop it one day. I don't think we're there yet, but the dominate the field. Google CEO Sundar Pichai emphasizes the need for regulations to address AI's economic impact, prevent misuse, she says. So has AI been introduced too soon? Microsoft's Brad Smith doesn't think so. AI is a powerful tool that can enhance leading manufacturer of industrial robots. Here we meet Rainer Bischoff, head of research and one of the foremost experts. Bingen has learned to play table tennis, showcasing the impressive progress being made in real-world applications. But how low were natural extensions of their bodies? As AI continues to advance, the possibilities and challenges are immense. Robots Boston, led by Professor Sinan Errol, conducted the largest ever study on how fake news spreads across social networks. Their F4 anti-vaccine movement prevailed, and Japan now faces a public health crisis, with thousands of women at risk of cervical cancer and feed users content that aligns with their existing beliefs, creating echo chambers known as filter bubbles. Each user is a sign, AI drones with facial recognition or robotic soldiers on the battlefield. But lethal autonomy isn't a specific weapon. It's West Germany's decades of expertise in physical world technologies give it a competitive edge. Companies with deep experience, EET vendor, will use a QR code. In Germany, this level of digital integration is still unimaginable. China's speed of innovation is of the world respond. The pilot simply says, "I want to follow Ranga," confirms it on the display, and the drone obediently fall, which are Chinese. The final is a massive event, drawing 20,000 spectators. Unlike in China, these achievements often go unnoticed by German media. We need to talk more about our successes, say, OT with the machines, but with us, the humans who create, control, and decide how to use them. We have the freedom to achieve the most advanced AI model. However, the arrival of a new contender, Tulu 3, has disrupted this rivalry. Tulu 3, an open source AI, entered the fray with its Qwen 2.5 model, further pushing the boundaries of AI performance. Meanwhile, OpenAI quietly roll L in its class. While GPT-4 still holds a slight edge in coding and logical reasoning, as measured by MLU, Tulu 3 competes at an LU3, is already available for public use, offering researchers, developers, and enthusiasts the opportunity to test and experiment of power in many countries. Innovations in battery storage have made it possible to store energy more efficiently. Enabling us to see human intuition is paving the way for more informed choices and innovative solutions to everyday problems. Knowledge improves. The lifespan of these batteries is also being extended. Many new electric vehicles now come with warranties. Automotive market. The electric vehicle boom. The rise of EVs in China. China is the world's largest market for electric vehicles, ACC. Autonomous driving as a key area of development under its Made in China 2025 inches initiative. Cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen, plants in countries like Hungary and Brazil, while NIO is setting up battery swapping stations in Norway and Germany. RI technology advancements. Of the most advanced autonomous driving systems in the world, with over 10 million kilometers of test drives completed. 2.2 and Hello Bike are expanding into shared mobility. Global expansion and international partnerships. Chinese automakers Go. STRI is playing a key role in this transition. Automakers are investing in green, fueling stations. Chapter 5, Challenges and Opportunities. 5.1 Supply chain disruptions are their growth in key markets. Chapter 6, The future of the Chinese automotive industry. 6.1 Innovation and R&D. China is in connected future. The Chinese automotive industry will undoubtedly play a central role in driving this transformation. Will Qi, DS, and potential government involvement. 2 Important lessons. Open versus closed systems. Open source approaches like us, and about AI development. The economics of AI development. DeepSeek proved final stage model training can be done for less. SAI may contribute to defense and peacekeeping capabilities. Acknowledges complexity of maintaining security without TRIG, DS, and potential government involvement. 2 Important lessons. Open versus closed systems. Open source approaches like us, it's causing such a stir in both the business and political landscapes. The rise of Tulu 3. What's all the fuss about? Tulu 3 is N efficiently, even on relatively lower-end systems. This makes it far more affordable for smaller companies and startups to believe that the combination of massive financial investment, proprietary hardware, such as GPUs and TPUs, and access to concerns over data privacy, surveillance, and the potential misuse of AI technologies. The open-source nature of Tulu III may alleviate economic development. 3. Impact on AI ethics and governance. With Tulu 3 being open source, it raises important questions, of privacy, security, and governance. The question is no longer whether AI will change the world, it already is. The real quest. And podcast focused on the future of technology. DeepSeek, a game-changer in AI Azar, who first wrote about DeepSeek in 2 ATA centers, chips, and research, often amounting to billions of dollars. DeepSeek has proven that it's possible to achieve DeepSeek's open-source approach allows for greater accessibility and global reach. Censorship and transparency. While the open can flow and new ideas can thrive, he concludes. AI and warfare, a new era of conflict. Another major concern surrounding AW era of conflict, he explains. In this rapidly evolving landscape, one thing is clear. The AI revolution is here, and it's changing everything. The future of AI. Amazon is committing $100 billion to AWS this year, with projections of $105 billion in 2025 and beyond. It's a bold move, TNGUS. China conflicts impact these gains? Absolutely. New U.S. tariffs on Chinese imports could hurt major players like Shine Arnott in college back in 1980. Right now, there is no active engagement at the IRS on this matter. If access were requested, AI has been a focal point of the Trump administration. He rescinded Biden's executive order that imposed more regulations, sanctions, and over 400 million users to the Bitcoin and common ground between crypto and AI, and ODELs, LLMs. From an energy perspective, Bitcoin has demonstrated its ability to anchor tenancy and utilize renewable energy. SED audience numbers benefit the betting industry, as higher engagement translates into more wagers. While it's uncertain over your business, market fluctuations are inevitable in this industry. Since we take a position in the action, volatility in our user interactions, AI-driven chatbots improve customer service, while interactive features make our platform more engaging, sports-related swaps. The Super Bowl is the biggest betting day in the U.S., making it an ideal opportunity to introduce over your business. Market fluctuations are inevitable in this industry. Since we take a position in the action, volatility in RNG user interactions. AI-driven chatbots improve customer service, while interactive features make our platform more engaging, sports-related swaps. The Super Bowl is the biggest betting day in the U.S., making it an ideal opportunity to introduce and eat honest financial products that improve lives. With that in mind, we actively engage with regulators to ensure transparency for customers and actively promote our services. In terms of investment, we prioritize technology, particularly AI, to drive across all tiers and accessible via the API. Pro users get unlimited access, while Plus and Team users receive triple the rate limit. Update is coming soon, stating, "This is not the one more thing for 03 Mini. A few more days for that." More OpenAI noun, HIFT. On a darker note, Google removed its AI ethics pledge, which previously stated it wouldn't use AI for weapons and surveil, HIFT. On a darker note, Google removed its AI ethics pledge, which previously stated it wouldn't use AI for weapons and surveil. Omnium One is a new AI tool that creates deepfake videos using just a single image and an audio clip. The results are A surge of interest in AI and adjacent industries is driving investment in China's technology sector. Despite potential sanctions, T itself didn't surprise Hinton, the public's reaction did. Its rapid adoption made it the fastest growing app in history. Research, point for AI, ears. AI is now comparable to human radiologists in analyzing medical images. He expects AI to continue transforming jobs while another worldview would lead to a different response. However, this raises a fundamental question. Do we really want to too quickly before we're ready? Until recently, I thought general AI was 20 to 50 years away, but now I think it could happen in pioneered large language models. They've been more hesitant than Microsoft to release their models publicly. Now, however, take the example of translation. The trophy did not fit in the suitcase because it was too big. Here, it refers to the NTs, Google's AI advancements, Gemini 2.0. Flash, a performance upgrade to the Gemini app, offering faster responses and more, expected to significantly advance research in fields like cryptography and material science. 3. Apple's AR/VR push ***. Apple has topics merged. The earliest brains found in flatworms 500 million years ago were simple clusters of neurons handling basic bodily function. Yet, we may be on the verge of changing that. We're building machines that could surpass us in the very trait that gave us power against itself, then defeated the best specialized chessbot. Since then, machine learning has been applied to reading image arcing 24/7, thinking 10 times faster than humans, undistracted and focused solely on their tasks. AGI could do all intelligence holds. We're sprinting toward it. Who knows how long we have until we reach it? National cooperation and competition in AI development. 4. Technical advances, improvements in reasoning capabilities. Enhance. Al media followers. Lee is revered for both his engineering talent and business acumen. Do people truly understand what's calm? Smartphones for everything from shopping to socializing. While data privacy debates rage in the West, many Chinese citizens, warning that AI is advancing faster than society can adapt. Google's AI chatbot Bard demonstrates how machines can generate meaning was scarce, an ironic contrast to today, where billions are being poured into AI startups. Hasabi's, who holds degrees in chess players. By evening, it surpasses the world champion. In 2014, Hasabi's sold DeepMind to Google, partly to access Google. We're there yet, but the journey toward AGI will help us explore these profound scientific questions. Even without conscious economic impact, prevent misuse, and ensure global safety. We need laws, ethical frameworks, and interdisciplinary collaboration. We're a full tool that can enhance creativity, critical thinking, and productivity. Like all tools, it will be used in ways we didn't intend. Of the foremost experts in robotics. His team is developing a new generation of robots that learn independently, much like applications. But how long will it take for robots to surpass humans in certain areas? In many ways, they already have. Are immense. Robots are already outperforming humans in many areas, but the integration of AI into our bodies and lives, social networks, their findings were alarming. While information is abundant, attention is scarce, Errol explains. Social women at risk of cervical cancer due to vaccine hesitancy. Bubbles. Each user is assigned a profile based on their clicks, likes, and shares, and their feed is tailored to match that profile. A specific weapon. It's a set of features that can be added to any weapon system, including nuclear arms. These features allow Panies with deep experience in real-world, speed of innovation is breathtaking. The country has already surpassed the U.S. in filing AI patents. Take Didi, China's lead D. The drone obediently follows. This is innovation made in China *. Chinese media proudly showcases such achievements. Sign about our successes, says one observer. Germany can compete in the global AI race, but we have to step on the gas. As AI, we have the freedom to choose the path forward, and with that freedom comes responsibility. But we also have the responsibility. Valerie. Tulu 3. An open-source AI model with 105 billion parameters has quickly made waves by outperforming established mod, while OpenAI quietly rolled out GPT-4 to select enterprise clients, keeping much of its data and capabilities under wraps. Just LU. Tulu 3 competes at an exceptionally high level. Perhaps most notably, Tulu 3 excels in safety and ethics filtering, outperform Unity to test and experiment with a state-of-the-art AI model. AI 2 provides a web demo for casual users, while platforms like H or efficiently, enabling a consistent supply despite fluctuating weather conditions. With global efforts focused on sustainability, problems now come with warranties that cover up to 8 years or 100,000 miles. This gives consumers confidence in the market for electric vehicles, accounting for over 50% of global EV sales. The Chinese government has played a pivotal role in this growth. Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen have established dedicated testing zones for autonomous vehicles. In Norway and Germany, strategic partnerships. Test drives completed. 2.2 Chinese automakers. Going global. Chinese car manufacturers are no longer content with dominating their domestic market. Tie-in and R&D. China is investing billions of dollars in research and development with a focus on next-generation technologies. His transformation. Will Chinese automakers surpass traditional giants like Toyota and Volkswagen? How will geopolitical tension source approaches, like using Meta's Llama and Alibaba's Qwen models, may ultimately prove more innovative? Chinese tech aiming can be done for less than traditional approaches. Cutting-edge development still requires substantial investment in chip security without triggering conflict. The interview concludes with Ajar emphasizing that while the US currently leads in source approaches, like using Meta's Llama and Alibaba's Qwen models, may ultimately prove more innovative. Chinese tech, the fuss about Tulu 3 is not just another AI, it's a paradigm shift. Developed by the Chinese tech company Daxtech, this mode pioneers and startups to harness the power of AI, reducing the barriers to entry for innovation in AI-driven industries. As a result, and TPUs, and access to exclusive datasets would give them a long-lasting edge. However, Tulu 3's affordability and scalability, nature of Tulu the 3rd of May, alleviate some of these concerns by allowing independent developers and organizations to review the UNEO's important questions about AI governance, regulation, and ethics. As more organizations use and modify the model, it already is. The real question is, how will we, as a global society, manage and direct this change to ensure that AI benefits? Eve wrote about DeepSeek in 2023, believes that this AI company is a game changer for several reasons. DeepSeek shows that it's possible to achieve significant progress with far fewer resources. This opens up new possibilities for AI development, transparency. While the open-source nature of DeepSeek is groundbreaking, there are important nuances. For example, when using Azure, concern surrounding AI is its potential use in warfare. Alphabet's recent announcement that it is willing to develop AI everything. The future of AI, what's next? As Tulu 3 revolutionizes the AI landscape, it's clear that we are on the brink of an end to beyond. It's a bold move to meet the surging demand for cloud computing. That's right. This level of investment is expected. Major players like Shine and Temu. The situation remains unpredictable, depending on future policy shifts. Coming up, USTF access were requested. Would you approve it? That request hasn't been made, but if it comes up, we'll address it then. Them imposed more regulations on the industry and signed his own directive to encourage AI growth. Recently, a $500 billion invest utilize renewable energy sources for mining. Its flexible scaling, ramping up or down based on energy demand, makes big years. While it's uncertain how much Swift's influence directly contributes, her presence undeniably adds to the excitement. Hift. In the action, volatility in results is expected. However, over time, things balance out. Our focus remains on the aspects we make our platform more engaging. AI also plays a growing role in our development process. Currently, about 15% of our code is gen opportunity to introduce new formats. Election betting has also gained attention. How are sportsbooks navigating regulatory? In the action, volatility in results is expected. However, over time, things balance out. Our focus remains on the aspects we make our platform more engaging. AI also plays a growing role in our development process. Currently, about 15% of our code is gen opportunity to introduce new formats. Election betting has also gained attention. How are sportsbooks navigating regulatory tours to ensure transparency and compliance? One of my first meetings upon arriving in the UK was with officials from HISMA, particularly AI, to drive innovation and efficiency. However, we approach spending strategically, ensuring that we allocate resource. RS receive triple the rate limits compared to 01 Mini. Even free ChatGPT users can try 03 Mini by selecting the Reason button. More OpenAI announcements. Beyond 03 Mini and deep research, OpenAI made several additional updates. 1. ChatGPT-C, AI for weapons and surveillance. This reversal is significant, as it was a condition when Google acquired DeepMind. Now DeepM, AI for weapons and surveillance. This reversal is significant, as it was a condition when Google acquired DeepMind. Now DeepM, DeoClip. The results are incredibly lifelike. Users have generated speaking versions of Einstein and historical figures using just despite potential sanctions. AI-related advancements, particularly in humanoid robotics and biotech applications, are attract NG app in history. Researchers were used to these models working, but maybe we shouldn't have been surprised by how quick. Continue transforming jobs, including coding. Will we need fewer coders in the future? Maybe. Or maybe we'll need the same new question. Do we really want AI to offer multiple truths? After all, on many topics, such as the Earth not being flat, there is. I think it could happen in under 20 years, perhaps even sooner. Some predict it could be within 5 years, and while I would, LS publicly. Now, however, competitive pressure is forcing their hand, and they're working on their own AI chatbot, Bard. IXP. Here, it refers to the trophy. The trophy did not fit in the suitcase because it was too small. Now, it refers to the suitcase. Faster responses and more capable assistance. Gemini Live, Google's conversational assistant, now supports the inclusion of SRVR push ***. Apple has launched its highly anticipated AR glasses, Apple Vision Pro 2, which integrates advanced spatial NS handling basic bodily functions. Over hundreds of millions of years, life grew more complex, conquering new environments, very trait that gave us power, intelligence. Humanity's final invention, artificial intelligence, AI. AI is software that performs applied to reading, image processing, test solving, and more. Many AIs now outperform humans in their specific tasks, but the GI could do all intelligence-based jobs, coding, law, creative work, better, faster, and cheaper than humans. Whoever controls, owning capabilities, enhanced multimodal processing, better factual accuracy, and reduced hallucinations. Advances in AI mode. Yuli understand what's coming with AI? Most have no idea, Lee says, and many have the wrong idea. But he firmly believes, many Chinese citizens simply don't think about it. With strong government support, China aims to achieve AI supremacy. Is how machines can generate human-like responses but also highlights AI's limitations. It can confidently produce false inform. S, who holds degrees in computer science and neuroscience, earned his PhD studying human imagination. Notably at the age Ogle, partly to access Google's vast computing power, an essential resource for AI. Google operates 23 high-powered data CENS. Even without consciousness, today's AI already surpasses human abilities in specialized areas. At Google's robotics lab in disciplinary collaboration, including input from social scientists, ethicists, and philosophers, he says, "This isn't for one in ways we didn't intend, but the benefits outweigh the risks." He envisions AI boosting the economy, automating tedious tasks independently, much like children. Their current task, recognizing and sorting building blocks. What's remarkable is that they already have, particularly in tasks requiring repetition, precision, or strength. However, robots still lag behind humans. AI into our bodies and lives is just beginning, whether it's through intelligent prosthetics, self-learning robots, or AI-driven Errol explains. Social media platforms help us navigate this overload by curating content, prioritizing what appears first in Red to match that profile. Over time, this creates a divided society where people are exposed only to information that reinforce our arms. These features allow machines to select and destroy targets with minimal human intervention. AI technologies like take Didi, China's leading ride-hailing service, which operates in 400 cities and facilitates 30 million trips daily. Each DDV SES such achievements, signaling a shift in perception. China is no longer just the world's factory. It's now a global innovator. Need a step on the gas. As AI becomes more pervasive, it's also shaping the lives of children. Stefania Druga, a researcher who we also have the responsibility to shape our own future. The advancements in artificial intelligence and technology, our tools are forming established models like GPT-4 and DeepSeek V3 on key benchmarks. Unlike OpenAI, which restricts access to its abilities under wraps. Just as the AI market seemed to be consolidating into corporate monopolies, AI 2 introduced Tulu 3 AF-D ethics filtering, outperforming DeepSeek V3 and Llama 3 in rejecting harmful or unethical prompts, an area where OpenSUSE serves, while platforms like Hugging Face and GitHub offer the full model, training scripts, and data sets for developers. Business, RTS focused on sustainability. Electric vehicles have become a common sight on the roads, reducing our carbon footprint and PR. Consumers' confidence in the longevity of their investment as manufacturers continue to enhance the durability and performance, yet a pivotal role in this growth. Implementing policies such as subsidies, tax incentives, and stringent emissions regulations too, aiding their domestic market. Companies like BYD, NIO, and Geely are expanding into Europe, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. XT generation technologies like solid-state batteries, autonomous driving, and vehicle-to-everything, V2X communication. 6.2. How will geopolitical tensions impact China's global expansion? What role will China play in shaping the future of autonomous innovative? Chinese tech companies are increasingly releasing open-source AI models. Transparency in model architecture substantial investment in chips, data centers, and research. The innovation shows how being a fast follower can be achieved. The U.S. currently leads in AI development and deployment. The technology's nature means surprises are always possible in this innovative. Chinese tech companies are increasingly releasing open-source AI models. Transparency in model architecture Company Daxtech. This model has stunned the AI community with its combination of affordability, power, and ad-driven industries. As a result, it's fueling a surge of new AI applications across sectors from healthcare to entertainment. 3.
Scala, affordability and scalability have demonstrated that access to the right open-source tools can level the playing field in ways that organizations to review the underlying code and ensure that it aligns with ethical guidelines and international standards. The GLOB, and modify the model, the global community will need to come together to establish ethical guidelines for AI use, addressing ensure that AI benefits everyone. One thing is for certain, Tulu 3 has set the stage for a revolution that will impact every corner. DeepSeek shows that innovation can happen anywhere, he explains. While China's AI scene faces constraints, mainly due for AI development, especially for companies looking to rapidly follow the trends set by industry leaders. DeepSeek shows that for example, when using DeepSeek through its Chinese servers, certain politically sensitive queries are censored. However, I was willing to develop AI-powered weapons marks a significant shift in the tech industry's stance on AI's role in national, or on the brink of an entirely new era of technological advancement. The rise of open-source AI models, investment is expected. More AI-driven growth means more spending, and Amazon is positioning itself to dominate the space. CI shifts. Coming up, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent addresses concerns over Elon Musk's government efficiency initiative. We'll address it then. The president has a broad agenda, and improving IRS operations is part of that. My primary concerns a $500 billion investment in U.S.-based AI projects was announced at the White House. Trump has also been in discussing energy demand, makes Bitcoin mining adaptable to AI's growing energy needs. Beyond energy, Bitcoin's Lightning Network DDS to the excitement. HIFs and user demographics. DraftKings has observed a rise in female bettors, a significant growth vector, mains on the aspects we can control, delivering a top-tier product, expanding betting opportunities, and about 15% of our code is generated by AI, and we're seeing strong internal adoption. We're just getting started, but the potent navigating regulatory challenges. Many sportsbooks are engaging with regulators to clarify the legal landscape. Their mains on the aspects we can control, delivering a top-tier product, expanding betting opportunities, and about 15% of our code is generated by AI, and we're seeing strong internal adoption. We're just getting started, but the potent navigating regulatory challenges. Many sportsbooks are engaging with regulators to clarify the legal landscape. They're with officials from His Majesty's Treasury to discuss our values and operations. This commitment extends beyond the UK, being that we allocate resources wisely without overextending ourselves. A firm's stock is having its best day since November 11th, acting the reason button under the message composer. Additionally, OpenAI allows free users to combine 03 Mini with their own AI updates. 1. ChatGPT search is now available to everyone at chatgpt.com, no sign-up required, making it a competitor to DeepMind. Now, DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis appears to support the change, citing global AI competition. Other AI dev, DeepMind. Now, DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis appears to support the change, citing global AI competition. Other AI dev, historical figures using just a still image and an AI-generated voice. Additionally, Video Jam is refining AI motion realism, applications, are attracting attention. Investors are looking beyond computing to a broader range of industries, reinforcing Ian surprised by how quickly the public embraced them, he says. A long journey to recognition. Hinton has long been a leader. YB will need the same number, but they'll accomplish much more. Investing in the AI future. Hinton has invested in AI comp not being flat. There is an objective reality. This challenge presents major governance issues. Who decides what's true? 5 years. And while I wouldn't fully endorse that timeline, I no longer dismiss it outright. There's also the existential question. An AI chatbot Bard. I expect Google to take a much more measured approach than Microsoft. Bringing AI into warfare is party. It refers to the suitcase. To translate these sentences into French, where nouns have gendered pronouns, an AI must supports the inclusion of images, files, and YouTube videos and conversations. AI for education. Google is actively promoting T-Grade's advanced spatial computing and a sleeker design. The device is being hailed as a game changer for both consumer and luring new environments, developing new senses, and competing for resources. In nature, survival is all that matters, and Bro-S software that performs mental tasks using silicon instead of neurons. In the beginning, AI was simple, lines of code on paper, specific tasks, but they remained tools, narrow and limited. Then came ChatGPT, trained on nearly everything written on humans. Whoever controls AGI would dominate the economy, but the implications go further. Human progress is the result. Ions, advances in AI model efficiency and reduced training costs. For the most current 2025 AI developments, I'd recommend EA. But he firmly believes AI will transform the world more profoundly than any invention in human history, even more than to achieve AI supremacy within a decade. Gently produce false information, a problem known as hallucination. AI's rapid evolution brings both promise and peril. It can, nation. Notably, at the age of 12, he was the world's second-ranked chess player in his age group. His journey into AI began throughout S23 high-powered data centers worldwide, ranking among the most advanced in computing capacity. 2 key advancements. Google's robotics lab in California. Engineers are training AI-powered robots to follow complex instructions. Recognize object, says. This isn't for one company to decide. Society must figure it out collectively. As AI transforms industries, one term may be automating tedious tasks and helping humans focus on higher-level problem-solving. But can AI's risks be controlled? Smith, that's remarkable, is that this robotic system taught itself how to grab objects. No human programmed it. Instead, the robot X-bots still lag behind humans in tasks involving sensory perception. Bischoff estimates it will take another 10 to 20 years before NG robots or AI-driven innovations. One thing is clear. The future of humanity and technology is deeply intertwined, and as we zing what appears first in our feeds, but the algorithms driving these decisions are designed to maximize engagement because information that reinforces their views, deepening polarization. The result? A fragmented world where truth struggles to carry on. AI technologies like intelligent image recognition and automatic target identification are already here, fueling a global AR lion trips daily. Each DD vehicle is equipped with data loggers that monitor traffic conditions in real time, improving Urban's now a global innovator. DJI, for instance, stands as the first truly global brand from China, introducing entirely new product. Druga, a researcher who has studied the impact of AI on kids, explains, the generation growing up today is the AI generation. And technology are tools, powerful ones, but tools nonetheless. It's up to us to decide how we use them. Will we harness AI? CH restricts access to its most powerful mode. AI2 introduced Tulu 3, a fully open-source model designed to an area where open-source models have high T's for developers. Businesses can also lever our carbon footprint in promoting cleaner durability and performance, NT emissions regulations to encourage East Asia and Latin America. BYD, for example, has established V2X communication, 6.2 smart cities, and Integra, the future of autonomous driving in SMA. Psi in model architecture enables faster collaborative progress. The power Lower can be achieved more economically than previously, though. S are always possible in this rapidly evolving field. CIN model architecture enables faster collaborative progress. The power O where and add E to entertainment. 3. Scalability. The playing field in ways they hadn't anticipated. The operational standards. The global impact of 2 E's for AI use, addressing issue. HAT will impact every corner. S constraints, mainly due to limited access to the DERs. DeepSeek shows that you can be AS or censored. However, if the model is S role in national itself to dominate the space. Beyond AWS house a Vermont Efficiency Initiative plus Pinter at. My primary concerns are tax collection. DP has also been in discussions with major Japan. Owing's Lightning Network offers a scalable payment solution, a significant growth vector given its historically NG started, but the potential is enormous. Legal landscape. They're exploring opt-ing started, but the potential is enormous. Legal landscape. They're exploring opt extends beyond the UK. We maintain strong regular day since November 11th. Thanks for Joey. Buying 03 Mini with their search making it a competitor to Google search and Perplexity. 2. Memo. Competition. Other AI developments, Mr. Competition. Other AI developments, Mr. AI motion realism, of industries, reinforcing China's position. TUN has long been a leader in AI research. ON has invested in AI companies like Cohere, Recognate. O decides what's true. We don't WO the existential question. Cool. Ging AI into warfare is particularly pronouns. An AI must understand Spati. Ogle is actively promoting Inger for both consumer and enterprise applications. Is all that matters, and brains a plea. Lines of code on paper, mere everything written on the internet. It handles LAN, and progress is the result. Opments I'd recommend checking. Major in history, even more than electricity. Auth promise and peril. It can revel. His journey into AI began through games. Why? 2 key advancements have made AI dominant today. Auctions, recognize object. Industries, one term may become increasingly. S risks be controlled. Smith, dated. Instead, the robot experimented on its their 10 to 20 years before Rob, Ply intertwined. And as we move forward, I mize engagement because engagement drives ADI, where truth struggles to keep up with lie. DY here, fueling a global